Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yeah, you can start boarding.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning to those of you in the States and Canada. Hello, wherever you're from, and a very, very warm welcome to Filbert Flies. So this afternoon we are going to be flying Iberia Express Flight 3692 from Madrid Barajas to Manchester. We've got cracking scenery at both ends. So this is LatinVFR's Madrid Barajas scenery, and we'll be flying, yes, Stephen, we will be flying into Macco's Manchester when we get there. So, thank you for those of you who are here early. Hello Ribbon, hello Dr. Roblox, Strange Gaming, hello Gabriel. Yes, nice beats was that? Yeah, nice beats. That was my favourite of the 3 tracks that were given to me when I searched for Manchester in Epidemic Sound. Quite enjoyed it. Who else have I missed saying hello to? Dingo, of course, hello, and Ribbon. So, nice to have you all with me. And Christopher, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think there's nothing for it but to get on board and start setting up. So let's do it. First thing I'm going to do is start the APU because we've started boarding, and it'd be nice to have some little bit of warmth coming into the cabin because although it's about 14 degrees in Madrid, for Spanish people that's probably quite cold. So we'll do that and we'll start setting up the MCDU. I've been to Madrid once before as well. I really like it. It's a great city. Robert, hello, welcome. You're going to join me. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Max. Hello, Ben. Hello, Darren. Welcome to you. Lovely to have you all here. Right, so we'll start off with the init A page. As always, I've pre-planned the route using SimBrief and I've imported it through the world map screen, so a lot of the details are already there. Our alternate today is Heathrow, and the flight number is IBS. For Iberia Express, not Iberia, as I put on the video description. Ever so sorry about that. 3692. It was only when I looked it up in Flight Radar 24 that I saw it was in fact an Iberia Express flight. And we're going to use a cost index of 15 today, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 360. Did I put that in my VPilot flight? Yes, I did. God, I'm good. I thought I'd forgotten. Right, so we'll go over to the flight plan page next. Check our SID. There is no ATC on in Madrid at the moment, I don't think. Let me just double check Valantia in case anyone's come online. No, so we're going to be on Unicom here. Now we are going to depart from 36 left. That sounds like a very good plan because winds are very light, but they are from the north. And we are going to be following the SIE for Lima departure, the Somosierra departure. Demetrius, I forgot you. I didn't see your message. Welcome. Of course, it's equally lovely to have you here. Madrid does have great restaurants. Caffel, I missed you as well, and I did see you. Sorry. Welcome. Yeah, that doesn't work, Robert. I can paste the route for you, though. I forgot to do that. Hang on. One day someone needs to teach me how to get these commands working. This is the route we'll be flying. Should come up any minute now. I hope. Doesn't seem to want to let me send messages that way. I'll post it here. Surrender. Yes, I do remember you. Of course I remember you. Welcome. And Gil, hello. Very nice weather. Yeah, I think it's going to be nice weather at both ends, which is nice. Weather radar does not work, but we'll turn it on anyway. Well, it sort of works, but it's not very accurate. It used to be. I know, and this is why you have to go elsewhere, Cathal. I know. I'm gonna try and treat you better. I'm sorry. Right. So in init B, we'll import our 0 fuel weight and 0 fuel weight center of gravity. Hello, Dazza. Welcome. And we'll put in our block fuel, which is 8,880 kilograms, so we'll call it 8.9 tons. Wait for the other fields to populate. Which, interestingly enough, they aren't. Oh, there they go. Cool. So we've got our init pages done. We can go over to the perf page. And I've been super organised today. I've pre-calculated the V-speeds for 3.6 left. So, ooh! We have a new member! Scott! A very, very warm welcome to Club Filbert. Thank you very much indeed for joining. Just drop me a note in the Discord if you're on there, and I'll make sure that I add the correct roles, which will give you access to the Club Filbert Lounge channels. Yes, so 158 is our rotation speed, and our V2 is also 158. Transition altitude at Madrid is 13,000 feet. It's a bit high, isn't it? Mind you, Madrid is quite high. So it's still quite high. Still 11,000 feet above ground level. I wonder why. Anyway, flex takeoff temp is going to be 53 degrees. Our thrust reduction and acceleration altitudes are auto set to 1,500 and 3,000 above ground level. Thank you to Ben for showing me that little trick. And that's our preparation there done. We'll preset our altitude to flight level 360 because there are no at or below constraints on the SID. I've set our altimeter already to 1018, which is the local pressure. Just going to check the local meta to see how accurate that is. We are of course on live weather, but often these things can be a few hectopascals out. No, it's spot on, spot on. Awesome. Well, while we wait for boarding to complete and everything else, we can start the before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADOs.
Oh, they're not. They're not. Good grief. Didn't put them on after refueling.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1018. Set.
1018. Set. Down to the line.
There is an option, Ribbon, to link your YouTube membership to Discord, but you need to have a whole new server for, as far as I'm aware, I may have misunderstood this, but you need to have a whole new server just for members, which I don't want, so I'm just doing it manually. Bailey, hello, I didn't see you arrive, welcome. ESEN, hello. Mr. Zambu, hello. Does it stand for irritable bowel syndrome? Eh? IBS? Oh, IBS. Yes, it could well. I get you. The flight number. I don't know what the sort of food they serve on the Iberia Express. I've never flown with them. Gooby Dingback, hello. From 2 streams per day to 1 stream and 1 video. It is a bit of a downgrade. It is. It's true. Is there no option to link? Yeah, I've answered that, haven't I? Don't you worry, Doctor. Don't you worry. Does it have offset route function? No, it doesn't. So although this mod does improve the default A320 a lot, it doesn't have total full realistic functionality yet, but they're working on it. I'm sure it's something that may be added in the future. Kai, hello, you have Google Meet, so you have to go. I won't eat, don't you worry, I won't eat any toast. I've eaten my lunch before starting, so as not to worry anyone. Yeah, thank you, Scott, thank you again for that. I know, I was there, Bailey, I was there. Yeah, that's Macco for you. He's a generous man. Are we there yet? Very nearly, Christopher. Very nearly. Sit yourself down. I'll get you a little puzzle in a minute, so just to keep you occupied. Hello, Ludwig. I'm all right, thank you. Pablo, hello, and Tom Coker, welcome. Welcome to all of you. So we've done the before start checklist down to the line now, and actually, I'm not sure if I set the time correctly. I wanted to do this in live time. I did not. Because actually this flight is scheduled to depart at 1500 local, which is more or less where we're at, so I thought we may as well do it in live time. And we've got some rather nice light on the terminal building now. And some rather nice stutters to go with it. Don't know what that's about. hopefully it'll smooth out once we're underway. Ooh, we have another aircraft. And my model matching's working again. Hooray. Okay, so let's fast forward the pre-flight events and get ready to go.
Have a safe flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. As you locate your assigned seat,
Just check the throttles are idle, and they are. And in preparation for pushback, we'll turn on the beacon light.
If you need assistance, contact the flight.
My frame rate's really gone to pot. I don't know why. It did this the other day, and it just sorted itself out in the end. Flight time's going to be just over 2 hours today, ESN.
If you're seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Okay, it's a bit smoother now.
Hey guys, all packs
What was I
are on
coming to
board.
do down
Are
here?
we clear to close?
Yep.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
That's right, it's going to tune Unicom, so we'll do that. Wait for the door to close, wait for the jetway to be disconnected, which should happen any minute now. And we'll get underway. There isn't a totally reliable way, Ribbon. Volanta probably comes as close as you can get because it does show the exact position of where the aircraft are at the airport. But for example, for some reason it isn't showing that aircraft that's too long for me. Don't know why. Have got VATSIM traffic turned on. Whereas vPilot will just show you, you know, which aircraft are at an airport rather than where exactly they are. So that's my best advice, but it's not perfect. It's not the end of the world if you spawn on inside another aircraft. You can just disconnect slew somewhere else and reconnect. And usually no one's going to bat an eyelid. Yes, thank you, Demetrius. Thank you very much. Right, so the jetway's disconnecting. So we'll do the before start checklist below the line now.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
No, I don't, Ludwig, if I'm brutally honest. I think it's a great scenery. It's definitely better than the Premium Deluxe Edition. But for me, it's not, as I concluded in my review, it's probably not, in my view, worth paying for if you already have a Sobo's version, which is pretty good. Tom, hello, welcome, welcome. Right, let's make an announcement. Not an announcement, let's make a radio call to advise what we're up to. Just check my vPilot settings. They look good. Barajas traffic, Iberia Express 36902, pushing back stand 522 onto Echo Alpha. Let's do it.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
But Tom, does it give you the... It doesn't give you the gates, does it? I mean, Volanta does. Usually, kind of. Although I was saying just before that I can't see this aircraft on Volanta for some reason. And I'm pretty sure he's on VATSIM. But VATSpy just tells you at the air... that, you know, which flights are departing from the aircraft, I think. Unless there's a screen I've missed, which is possible. Me too, Doctor.
You're clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Start our engines.
Starting engine 2.
Madrid traffic EZ27 Golf Hotel, clear for takeoff runway 36 left.
So it's not unusual for a lot of airports to be uncovered in the middle of a weekday afternoon. yeah, it's in fact I'd say it's probably more common than not that you won't get ATC online in Madrid at this time. Your model matching's all messed up, is it? Are you talking about VATSIM model matching or your live traffic? Let's try and point the aircraft the right way, shall we? You just came back from school. COVID test fortunately was negative. Hooray! But it means you have to be back in school tomorrow. Oh, that's a shame, Liam. That's a shame. Still, there'll be weekend streams as well. Yeah, so there's actually quite a waiting list to be trained as an air traffic controller. And the training's pretty intense. It's not like being a pilot where you just complete a quick online test.
Traffic, this is Iberia 04 Delta Zulu, stand 541, push and started.
But yes, it is possible. It is possible.
The traffic scour is 835 on vacated runway 32I, taxiing to Terminal 4.
Okay, that's our pushback complete.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking
Starting
brakes
engine
set.
1.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you in the left side with a pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks, have a good flight. See you later.
Last Friday was insane. Yes, I remember you pointing it out on the Discord. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, for IVAR in your case. I know nothing about IVAR.
There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft. Regulations require compliance.
Was there? Yeah, was that a similar time, Ribbon? Germany is often very busy with ATC. Portugal, I think you were lucky, probably.
By inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped.
I don't know why my sim is such a stutterfest today.
Locate the nearest exit to you and note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle.
Okay, so we've got two good engine starts, so we'll turn the engine mode selector back to normal, turn off the APU bleed and the APU, and we'll turn on our taxi light and do the after start checklist.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
We don't
Set.
need.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Pitch trim, we want 0.8 nose up. Let's just set this.
Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life jacket is located under your seat.
That's about right.
25% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
I'm just going to try closing Volanta to see if that smooths things out.
Your jacket
It
is
hasn't
equipped
made
with
much
lights that will
difference.
automatically illuminate in water. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or in the lavatory.
No, I'd say that's made no difference at all. So we may as well start that up again and track our flight.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sierra 1 Tango departure.
Okie dokie. Finish the checklist and we'll do our flight control check.
Flight control check.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
We'll wait for the first officer to do his. And my cup's back, you'll notice. We could even set up the fly... No, I don't want to risk setting up the fly pad because of my dodgy frame rate. We'll do it in the air. Hello Ian, welcome. How are you? And Mariano, I missed you as well. Welcome. Onboard service today is very basic. It's Iberia Express, so it's basically a low-cost airline. So you can buy food if you want, but you're probably just as well waiting until we arrive. Get something in Manchester.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
I don't think I fancy being an air traffic controller, Demetrius. I don't think it's for me. Never say never, but yeah. Okie dokie. We'll do a quick brake check.
Pressure 0.
And it's a very short taxi today, so I'm going to ding the cabin. And I'm going to start the before takeoff checklist now.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 153 VR 158 V2 158.
Hello, Renan. Hi.
V1 153 VR 158 V2 158 ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Right, we'll just announce our taxi intentions. Barajas traffic, Iberia Express 36992, taxiing to holding point runway 36 left via Echo Alpha, Golf 12, Bravo 4 and Zulu 3. Let's get going. Yes, I imagine I'll fly to Scandinavia pretty soon. I like it up there. Well, if it isn't Mr. Leave-Cost as soon as Harrison arrives.
Is this flight deck to sim on the net?
Negative. This is Philbert flies.
I almost sound just like him. I was like, whoa.
All English accents sound the same, I imagine, to North Americans. Squawk 2000 and mode, Charlie. Done! Done, Gil. I think. Yeah. I mean, I've got mode Charlie on the V pilot. We can do that if we like. You think we'll get covered in ice? Why? Yeah, I probably will do some more flights around around the US. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been back there. Right, let me just have a quick look at my airport chart. Suddenly a little bit unsure of where I'm going.
Echo Charlie 6, Echo Charlie 2, Echo Charlie 1, Alpha 24, Alpha 23, Alpha 22, Alpha 21, Bravo 1, Bravo 2, Bravo 3, to both point Zulu Street, runway 36 left.
Afternoon, EA, welcome. You've just taken off and you're now iced up. Oh, okay, I'll stick some anti-ice on them. Thank you for the warning. Yeah, I'd love to go to Hawaii. There's, I believe that FS Dream Team are working on a Honolulu scenery, so once that comes out, I think I'll definitely take a trip there. Barajas traffic, Iberia Express 36902, line up and take off runway 36 left, departure to the north. I wish there was a better way to operate these switches. Never mind.
Barajas traffic, Iberia 75, taxiing to 36 left via
cabin crew, be seated
Echo
for
Alpha
takeoff.
5,
Takeoff runway.
12, Bravo
Confirmed.
4, hold
Confirmed.
point
Cabin
03.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
We'll stick all the anti-ice on. We don't want any problems today.
Normal.
Pax.
Actually, it is a
Before
bit cloudy
takeoff
up there, isn't it?
checklist complete.
Ready?
Ready.
Right,
Take
let's do this. Let's do this. So, thrust levers up to about 50% N1, engine stable. And away we go.
Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. ...100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot 1. AP 1.
Check.
And look at that, isn't that glorious? What a view. I love this sim. Passing through our thrust reduction altitude, so thrust levers down to the climb detent.
Madrid Barajas traffic, Iberia 75, lining up and taking off 36 left. Madrid traffic.
Flap 0.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
And we'll do our after takeoff climb checklist down to the line.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Right, what have I missed in the chat? Christ, did you flex 2000? Heavy, but you're relatively heavy. Yeah, relatively heavy. You had ice on departures. Yeah, I saw you in your Ryanair monstrosity, Odingo. I saw you. Don't think I didn't. Quick to take off then, flights are not sat on the ground for over an hour. There's a lot to be said for sitting on the ground for an hour, to be fair. Get comfy in your seat and get to chat to people more. I sometimes wonder if I hurry too much. So we're passing through 10,000 feet, we'll turn off the landing lights. And we're about to pass through 11,000, which is a transition altitude, so we'll set standard pressure.
Set standard.
Get the
Standard,
co-pilot to do the same.
Passing flight level 112. Now.
Check. Below the line.
Baro ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
Good. That's all we need to worry about for now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good question, Steve. You'll fly Ryanair as long as people keep flying easy. Fair enough. Fair enough. The only reason you fly Ryanair is to feel the landing. Right. That's interesting. So you actually quite enjoy the thump, do you? Oh, welcome back, Surrender. Welcome. You are very speedy, Harrison. In the Club Filbert Silverstream, you were gone. You were gone before we even saw you. Oh, he's flying some kind of Ryanair A320. I assume on the same route we're doing, right? I saw his green plane on the ground. I didn't actually investigate it. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, he's got no destination. No destination in Volanta. Interesting. He's definitely following our departure though, so I'd guess he's probably coming with. Don't like to appear all big-headed, but why would anyone go anywhere else at the moment? Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Darren. I'm doing all right. Hello, Sam. How are you? Do you do all your APU fire tests and that? I mean, it's working for you, so yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. A Ryanair 747 stream. Not while I've still got breath in my lungs, Demetrius. That's alright, that's alright. Yes, Ryanair 3186, Madrid to Manchester. Nice. So I'll bring up Navigraph so you can have a little bit of a look at our routing. Is the bar at the top not working? It's not, is it? I'll try and fix that first. I think maybe FSU IPC crashed or something. I definitely started it. There we are. That's that fixed. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It wasn't working properly. FSU IPC was no longer running, which is the program that links it to the sim. No worries, Mikhail. Hello, Broke 2. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just checking that bar's working. I think it is. Yeah, always good to me. Right, so we can turn off the anti-ice now that we're through the clouds. And turn off the seatbelt sign because that's all looking smooth. Should be a good flight. Okay, what was I going to do before this started? Navigraph. Navigraph, I'll bring that up now. So as you can see, I had the airport charts up. This is where we were parked, this is where we taxied, and this is the runway we took off from. So I'll close that down, get rid of some of these bars and windows and things. And you can have a look at our routing. So this is our SID, which takes us as far as Somosierra, which we've passed now. We're on our way to Zerma, our second waypoint. And basically we're going to head north all the way past Burgos, overhead Santander, and then out over the Bay of Biscay. And we will be flying over the Brest Peninsula, which I'm pretty sure we decided was exactly what it was called, even though I may have made it up, over the English Channel, and we'll be coasting in near Torquay in Devon, then heading up over the West Country, overhead Cardiff, not so dissimilar to one of the very early Bimbles actually, this route. And we'll be heading all the way up over Wales, overhead Welshpool, and then starting our star, which will take us to our arrival at Manchester Airport. So that is the plan. You're going to get started on VATSIM, thinking about doing Manchester to Edinburgh as a first flight. Edinburgh's a good call. They're quite patient there. They train a lot of new controllers there and it's not too busy. Manchester can get pretty hectic, so I would maybe suggest... Where would I suggest? Maybe even Liverpool or somewhere a little bit quieter than Manchester, maybe. It's up to you. Depends how confident you're feeling when it comes down to it. Oh, I'm glad you got a bit of time off, Sam. You're flying in the early morning and it's beautiful. Are you doing this same route, Rob? I think you said you were going to. Oh, I didn't work today. I took today off, Harrison. I had some lieu leave to use up, and I thought today would be a good day to use it up. Depending on what your abilities are. Yeah. Yes, I'm flying in an A320 Neo. What add-on is what, BMST? Which one are you referring to? Bom dia, Alex. Sim Update 3 is out today at 4 PM, is it? That's interesting. Exciting. Yeah, I'd totally forgotten all about Sim Update 3. Ben's got a good point there. Yeah, that is a little bit too quick. Yeah, maybe go from Edinburgh to, I don't know, Paris or something like that. Oh, Morris, what have you done? Morris has just knocked my throttles back to idle. It's being difficult today. Morris is my cat, by the way, for those of you who are new to the channel. Maybe, Demetrius, maybe. Hi Ben, how are you? Welcome to the stream. What is Sim Update 3 adding? There was talk of contrails, and what else was there? Honestly, that's the only thing that I can think of for some reason. So I'm going to Google it now for you all. Come on, it shouldn't be that hard to find the answer. Squawk 7,500. I might have to if this happens again. Okay, well, if you're doing a longer flight, I think Edinburgh's definitely a good airport to go for either your departure or destination. And yeah, and then just pick a flight that's maybe about an hour from there. I tell you where I've always found them quite friendly, even though it's a fairly busy airport, is Frankfurt. They're quite a nice bunch there. It's not a super long flight. Schiphol doesn't often have ATC online, but when they are, they're very nice and patient. But probably that's a little bit too short still. Maybe Dusseldorf? Dusseldorf's kind of likely to have air traffic control on, but won't be too busy. Don't know. I think really, if you want ATC coverage when you depart and when you arrive, you're going to have to be a little bit guided by who's online when you're actually flying, because it does vary a lot. Yeah, should we fire up the fly pad now? Performance seems to be okay. Oh, it's very dark. Report our flight plan.
In just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu.
Go to the settings. I wonder if we can brighten up the.
And for the beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisle.
Ah, yes, we can do the brightness. Ah, there we are. Another new feature. Dingo, I don't think you were here when I demonstrated this. You know, you were telling me off quite rightly for not doing my homework and sorting out my external views without having horrible engine noise. You can now turn it down on the flypad. So that's what I've done. We're at -49 and it's now possible to have a look outside in the drone view without it deafening you, which is good. You almost didn't see a 777 being pushing back. Ooh, blimey, that's sounds like a bit of a dicey moment. I'm glad you stopped in time. Captain Kitty is managing power and he's doing a bad job of it. Yeah, I mean, I've only had control once in Sydney. Although things work a bit differently out there, don't they? Can't remember exactly how. But I did not know what I was doing at all when I was in Sydney. Yeah, I really enjoy both the accents and speaking a few languages on the way. Captain Reese, hello, welcome, nice to see you again. It's probably time for a wing view, right? Oof, horrific ice. Never mind. There you are, wing view. Okay, it's a hijacker. Yeah, he'd make quite a good hijacker. Because you'd see him outside the cockpit door, you'd think, oh, that's sweet, and then he'd come in and mess everything up before you know what's happened. Yeah, it does a bit actually. Oh, we have another wing view fan. I'll do more of these then. Why is the call sign easy? It's not. It's Iberia Express. Have I put it in wrong somewhere? Or have I said it wrong? Maybe I've said it wrong. I don't know. What do you mean, Sam? I do play other games sometimes, Surrender, but I don't stick with them. Nothing keeps me coming back like Flight Sim, and I wouldn't particularly want to stream any other games because basically I'm just a bit rubbish at them. Oh, we've got Eurocontrol West on 135.25. He hasn't asked me to contact him, but maybe we'll check in and say hello anyway. I don't trust Valantra, I'm going to check on VATSPY as well. Oh, it's easy on the bar at the top. Oh yeah, I didn't... Oh dear, sorry. There we are. I think I got distracted while I was setting up the bar at the top. Oh, he's only been online for 5 minutes, so probably hasn't got around to sending me a contact me yet. 135.25. Let's do it. Yeah. Have you decided if you're coming trucking with us on Friday, Ben? Morris, go away. 135.25. There we are.
Hello, Center November 8826, ready to check.
November 8826, good morning, sir. Readability 5.
Copy, ready pass, ready.
I know a lot of people have said I should remove the ice with dev mode, but I just, when you're streaming, I think it spoils the flow a little bit going into the menu to do that.
Proceed as file and report for this one, thank you.
I don't know, Ben. I got quite into ETS for a while. I haven't played it for about a year and a half. I think you will probably get 25 quids of fun worth of fun out of it.
Your control, good afternoon. Iberia 75 with you, flight level 360, inbound Bug 6.
Iberia 725, good morning.
We need to, do you know, I used to have a picture of Morris. I'll try and dig one out once I've checked in with Eurocontrol.
610 for Iberia 75.
I mean, I do have pictures, but I used to have them ready to go on Streamlabs, and I don't anymore.
Easy 27 Golf Hotel with you, flight level 360 for Delog.
Easy 27 Golf, good morning, sir. Squawk 0606.
Squawk 0606, easy 27 Golf Hotel.
Eurocontrol, hello, Iberia Express 3692 at flight level 360, inbound UNGAS.
Iberia Express 3692, good morning, sir. Squawk 0607.
Squawk 0607, Iberia Express 3692.
Iberia 725, you are now identified. For me, it is possible to climb flight level 380.
Roger, I can do 380 for Iberia 75.
You are clear to climb flight level 380, Iberia 725, mate. Thank you, sir.
Maybe try DCS or IL2. Yeah, maybe. The last combat sim I played was Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator, and it was fantastic for its time. It was a long time ago now.
Thank you.
Right, come on. Let me try and find some pictures of Morris for you.
Iberia Express 3692, you are now identified. Proceed as flight, please.
Thank you. Proceed as filed. Iberia Express 36992.
Easy 27 Golf, you are now identified. Proceed as flight, please. Thank you.
Roger, easy 27 Golf.
Beluga 142 Charlie, good morning, sir. You are identified. Proceed as flight and report for this one. Thank you. India Hotel Sierra 78, descent flight level 240, report passing flight level 25, thank you.
Descent flight level 240 and report passing flight level 25,
Transavia, Pursuit Juliet 11 aerospace, switch Nicaragua 122 decimal 8, resume on navigation to you.
122 decimal 8, good day,
yeah, it does, but I got a bit obsessed with it for a while, for about a month, and then I was just like, right, this is dull, I'm not doing it anymore.
We'll go
and I think for a month of obsession, 25 quid's alright.
Maximum 10 minutes.
Oh yes, sir. Call me when you return.
Get some more E going on, eh? Have a beluga on for
2344, good morning, sir.
DCS group flight would be fun. It would. Do you know what? I'm a little bit tempted by this idea. I'll look into it. I'll see if I'm any good at shooting things from a plane. I'm not very good at shooting things on the ground, which is why I stopped playing Call of Duty and all that sort of thing. But maybe in a plane. Maybe that's my medium.
Ryanair 4 Charlie Bravo, good morning, sir. Squawk 0601 to please.
Has that done it? Oh, it's too big. This is going to be a picture of Morris, but it's currently filling the whole screen for no apparent reason. Hang on. There he is. This was Morris helping me this morning with my review of Macco Simulations Manchester.
When you return,
gets very, very involved just when I really don't need his help. So, yeah, that's him.
Eurocontrol, hello, 28456, inbound Maddox, flight level 350.
Speedbird 456, good morning, sir.
You think DCS is only really fun with friends?
And report for this one, thank you.
Okay, well, I'm sure I could drag some people up from my channel.
Swiss 2344, you are now identified.
Sim Update 3 is already out, is it, Tom? No, I didn't notice the spamming guy, no. No, I was too busy looking for a picture of Morris. Thank you for dealing with him. Hello Chester Cheesy Vlogs, welcome to the stream. He is cute, isn't he? No, he didn't really want me to be doing the review. I wasn't really allowed to be doing that. I was supposed to be spending time with him. But there you go. Oh, if it's free, then I can certainly download it and see if it's my sort of thing.
Good morning, sir. You are identify. What is your flight level, please? Request.
Yeah, it would be fun, wouldn't it? It would be fun.
Yes, EZ200, descent flight level 210.
Just like I said, they're aiming for this afternoon. Excellent. Excellent news.
EZ200, correction, mistake. You are on event track. I propose flight level 320 or 300. Copy, sir. EZ200, descent flight level 300.
Hey Arjun, welcome. How are you? Things are going pretty smoothly so far today. One or two little bloopers, but nothing too major. I'm alright, Gabriel, I'm alright. You love this, Lukash. Good, I'm pleased. Nice to have you with us. No, I did a quick Google and I couldn't find much either, Christopher. You just watched my Macco Manchester scenery review. Ah, right. What did you think? Was it helpful, Gabriel? Are you tempted? But what does it bring, Mariano?
That's your message for 56. For 56, you're right. We just leave the flight back for us 3 minutes.
Oh, a little bit blowy, isn't it?
Oh, yes, sir. Call me when you return.
70 knot headwind.
Okay, 4 Yield control west, good day, yield.
Gusting headwind at that, that'll explain it.
Your wing 75 Charlie, good morning, sir. Squawk 0613.
10613, Charlie.
This is live weather, yeah. So does anyone in the chat want to talk about Club Filbert at all? Because I get really embarrassed talking about it now because you will take the mickey out of me, which is fair enough. But I just wondered if anyone wanted to step in and just tell people what they're missing. Yeah, but that ice in the real world would be long gone, and it has no effect in the sim on the aerodynamics, so just leave it.
India Hotel Sierra 78, you are leaving aerospace, reach Unicom 122.8, resume navigation queue.
Check general channel for things that will be in the update. Okay, I'll have a look later. And on the road map. Okay, cool. No more glowing objects. Ah, that is good. That is good. Club Filbert is fun. It is. Thanks, Harrison. Oh dear. Right, I think I'm going to have to step in here and explain what exactly it is. So, Club Filbert is a way of you supporting the channel by donating a small amount each month, and there are 2 tiers at the moment. We've got Club Filbert Bronze and Club Filbert Silver. In both those tiers, you get access to 2 private channels on my Discord server. You get these badges next to your name, as you'll see people like Dingo, Scott, Harrison modelling for you. You get custom emojis in the chat and in YouTube comments. And in addition to this, if you're in Club Filbert Silver, you get a monthly private members-only live stream, which is always quite good fun. It's more laid back than my general streams. A lot of people fly with me on VATSIM, and it's a good laugh. So that is an option open to you if you'd like to donate a little bit each month. Other options are click the subscribe button, totally free, and does wonders for my mental well-being. Click the thumbs up button down below, or maybe you do want to give me money but you don't want to do it every single month. You can make a donation via streamlabs.com/filbertflies, And that's it.
Sir, you are not on Paris Center, you are on Earl Control West. 128, decimal 1, you.
Thank you, Anmol. Thank you very much. Thank you, Desert, as well. It's like a closer friendship group within Filmy Flies. It is. So that's a good summary. This is Microsoft Flight Sim.
Your wing 9, Tango Papa, descent flight level 240.
Oh, sorry. What do I prefer? Yeah, I prefer Microsoft Flight Sim. It's not. We don't use words like cult, Christopher. It's just, how would I describe it? A meeting of minds, a sort of friendship group. Cult's a strong word.
Euro West EZ27 Golf.
Thanks, Ben. Anton, thank you.
Thanks, sir.
So we're out over the Bay of Biscay now.
Back in the cockpit.
Many thanks, sir.
So what do we have on in the way of ATC? Oh, we've got Manchester on. We've got London Control Centre and South. And we've got, at the moment, Manchester Approach, Manchester Tower Ground and ATIS. That's exciting. Nice. They've only been on for half an hour, so with a bit of luck, we might have control for the arrival as well. A cabal, yeah, I'll go with that. Kai, hello again. You landed in Kuwait. Nice. Where were you flying from again? Oh, that's a shame, Morton. Can't you reset it with your email address or something?
That's good. 456 back.
Many thanks.
Control, good morning, good afternoon. Tomjet 70 Foxtrot.
Oh, Harrison!
Approaching.
You little beauty, thank you very much. Donation trade for our main man, who spends many hours making content for us guys. He'll be embarrassed by ignoring him, he deserves it. I am always slightly embarrassed, it's true. But I also do really appreciate it, so thank you, Harrison. You do need... yeah, you're not the first to say this, Christopher. I'm going to do a Morris emoji and a Mildred emoji. He has a sister. I feel a bit disloyal only showing you Morris. I'll try and do the same with a picture of Mildred. She also comes and joins me, but she's a little bit less persistent and in the way.
Could you confirm your call sign, please?
Dubai to Kuwait on the 787. Oh wow, that's brave. That's brave. How do you simulate an emergency? In this sim, in these aircraft, you can't really do it.
Confirm, look in the remarks section of the flight plan.
Okay, sir. Delta Alpha X-ray 11, squawk 0622, good afternoon, sir.
0622, Yankee Romeo, Sierra Charlie X-ray.
Oh, I've got a nice picture of both of them. I'll download that, and then if people ask in future, I can show you both in one picture.
When you return, thank you.
Rico, you wing 7 Charlie, thank you.
Your wing 9 Tango Papa, you are leaving Aerospace, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume navigation to you.
There they are, Morris and Mildred together. Best of friends most of the time. I must come to Poland. I have done a flight to Poland, Lukasz. I flew to Gdansk a little while back, but I'll be back. I will be back one day, don't you worry. Oh, so on VATSIM, do you have to seek permission from ATC? You can declare an emergency, but I don't know, I've never tried it. I think if they're busy, they are within their rights to ask you to disconnect if they can't deal with it at that time. But yes, I think you're allowed to try. Yeah. Very good, Steve. Yeah, you could just do that. All of this 2 minutes out of the cockpit is making me need to take 2 minutes out of the cockpit. I'll request it, I think. Eurocontrol, Iberia... What's my bloody call sign? Eurocontrol, Iberia Express 36992. Request 2 minutes out of cockpit.
Iberia 36992, yes sir, thank you. Call me when you return, please.
Roger.
Beluga 142 Charlie, ready for descent.
Beluga 124 Charlie, descent flight level 240. Report passing flight
back
level
in 2 minutes.
250, please.
240 will go, Beluga 142 Charlie.
Ryanair 7 Kilo Golf, so good morning sir, you are squawk 0623.
Can we say good afternoon if we can?
No, don't say good afternoon on the frequency because we're not in the airspace.
Oh.
It's just closest to us. Alright, I'm above 5,000,
Landing lights, taxi lights all the way off. Wing lights off, seatbelt signs off. Oh, that's so cool.
Last station, you are on a frequency...
Right behind me.
You are on a frequency...
Amateur hour on Eurocontrol West. Last flight you did, a guy was declared an emergency with both engines out on ATC. We're not doing emergencies today. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Gemini 672, your...
Hello, Spam Records, welcome.
Squawk 0624.
Lukash, if I haven't missed you, enjoy your meal. See you soon.
Sorry, Canadian.
Take a look, Phil. Oh, I will. You can be a dog fan, Demetrius. I like both. Eurocontrol, Iberia Express 36902, back on frequency.
Many thanks, Iberia Express 36902.
See, no one knows the call sign for Iberia Express. It's not just me who keeps forgetting it. You're back. Where are we flying over? Let's have a look. So we're over the Bay of Biscay at the moment, just north of Spain and west of France.
I'm not controlling below flight level 240, switch income 122.8, resume on navigation tube.
17, that's a good old age. What sort of dog is he, a dingo? I'm assuming he's a dog. Someone had an open mic, that's what happened there. Nice to hear someone having fun. I don't have a nice brew actually, no, I don't. I've got a juice, but I do quite fancy a brew. It is, yeah, it's freaky how few women are into flight simulation. It's really odd.
Canadian Express.
You very, very occasionally hear
for me. Sorry, you are now identified. Proceed as 5, please. Thank you.
Never gonna never gonna
November
let
8,
you down.
8
Good,
6,
Putter.
ready for
I'm very
descent.
pleased you're not.
November 8826, descent flight level 240.
This is Iberia Express.
Descent level 240, November 86.
First time we are going to fly VFR through the mountains from Zellamzee to Innsbruck. Oh, that sounds really good. I might join you, Tom, in doing that flight one day.
Copy Unicom 228 here.
Yes, this is an Airbus
November
A320 Neo with the A320NX mod. I'm going to have that song stuck in my head for the rest of the day now. And I only know 2 lines of it, which makes it worse. We are indeed over the Bay of Biscay. No, this is a passenger flight, sadly. This is a real-world passenger flight which last flew at the end of January, and I think is restarting in May. I think that's the plan.
Good morning, sir. You are identified. Proceed as flight, please. Thank you.
Control, good afternoon. Charlie 48, proceed flight on 650.
Do I remember the 21 flight in September?
Good morning, sir. You are
No.
now identified. Proceed as flight, please.
No, I don't actually. Back in the Discord, hooray! Welcome back, Morton. Qatar 777 spawned on top of you, time to move. You could move, or you could tell him to move. Depends how much you're in the mood for a row. Do you remember the 21st flight in September? Yeah, no. I didn't, sorry. So the reason for the ice is that it's not particularly well simulated in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Basically, whenever you fly through any kind of moisture, whatever the temperature, your airframe will be covered in ice and it won't melt again, or it won't slough off. So in reality, even if you did get this level of airframe icing, and thank you to Tolstoy for advising me of this, but it would ultimately, with a bit of speed, just disappear. But in Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's not the case at the moment. But it doesn't affect our aerodynamics, which is the main thing. Good for you, Steve. Good for you. Should have a little bit of music. I feel like a little bit of jazz, I think.
5247, if you don't have much Charlie on Unicom 122.8, I cannot control you. I can't control you.
Ooh, wild guess on what will be the next VA001.
142 Charlie, yes, switch.
It's got to be a London to New York flight. It's got to be a London to New York flight. I reckon they might just change one of their daily turns to VA001 and 002 in whatever they're flying after the pandemic. I don't know, A350s maybe. What do you reckon? Hello, Rocking Alpaca. I'm doing well, thank you. Douglas, you recently watched my first vid. Yeah. Do you know though, that's still one of my most popular videos, Amsterdam to Heathrow. So, yeah, I didn't remember asking if anyone was watching. That's a bit sad, isn't it? Marcus, you would like to change with me? Your day in the office will be long today. Always 3 great. Oh, bad luck, Marcus. I'm back in for 12 hours tomorrow if it's any consolation. And I hope your day passes quicker than you think it's going to. How do you turn the showcase drone cam? You can go forwards, backwards, and up and down. You cannot find a command to set for looking right and left. I'm going to have to go into the settings. Hang on, I'll show you. Oh no, I can't. Can I do that while I'm on VATSIM? Probably. I'll risk it. Controls. T16000M.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alright, no problem.
It is drone your axis, and I use my twist axis. Drone your axis is how I look left and right. Mixtape's still in progress, Harris. Hello, Joao. Sorry, Joao, isn't it? Welcome to the stream. We also need JFK to Madrid.
Papa,
Yeah,
good morning,
maybe.
sir. You are
One day we'll have a good long haul and all of these things will be possible.
and proceed as flight, please. Thank you.
Do Brazil? I did do a flight in Brazil the other day. Although you could be speaking Portuguese, in which case I don't know what.
At your discretion, descent flight level 240.
Rolling from one stream to the next. Oh, stick around a while, Willie. There's nothing better going on than this, I assure you. My first Filbert flight with you.
Sorry, sir. Could you repeat, please?
Your A320X doesn't have the fly pad, you mean? It's only in the development and experimental versions at the moment. It's not in the stable. I always fly the dev version. I very rarely have problems with it, and it has all of the latest features. If one has sweating palms, will he fail the medical to be a pilot? I don't think so. Actually, I could have turned on the dev mode at the same time. It doesn't bother me though. I know it bothers a lot of you, and I should take your feelings into account. Next flight I'll do it. Last time you heard me,
Your controller, very good afternoon. As you see, 111 Foxtrot 410
Is that photogrammetry, Tom? I haven't noticed any problems with the buildings, including the photogrammetry.
Beauty 111 Foxtrot, good morning, sir. You were identified. Proceed as flight, please. Thank you.
That's also true, Dingo. Yeah.
Okay.
May you have meatballs as your food? I don't know if Iberia Express would sell meatballs.
903, contact Lisbon approach on, Lisbon control on 44, Lisbon control on 125 decimal 25, Wisgo 44903, contact Lisbon control on 125 decimal 5500.
Contacting the board control to 125.
Okay, I can do you a cheese and ham panini.
Many thanks, bye-bye.
Or a ham and cheese toasted sandwich.
07 Alpha, you're living
in terms of sort of meal options, I can do you a sort of rubbish slice of pizza, but that's about it, I'm afraid. It's basically sandwiches, a slice of pizza, or nothing. Certainly no meatballs.
Danson 3 Yankee Juliet, are you on the frequency?
Oh yeah, could be bandwidth. There are days when my photogrammetry looks better than others. I don't know why. I haven't, Willie. I've got to be honest. I haven't. I'm sorry.
Sorry, sir.
It's basically right now. Yeah. I'm actually going through the Iberia Express economy class menu, the Gastroteca Express. No lottery tickets, I'm afraid. So it's actually slightly worse than Ryanair, because you cannot be a millionaire with Iberia Express. Hello, Richard Manco. You have a question regarding the autopilot. When you enable it, sometimes it's making continuous left turn in circles. I don't know, but you're not the only one who's had that problem. I know Steve has had that problem, and I thought it might be to do with some dodgy key binding, but he thinks not. I really don't know. I'm sorry. Best place to ask would be the fly-by-wire Discord server. They're very helpful in there, very responsive. They do, Harrison. And in fact, they fly the COs on Iberia Express, not the NEOs. I don't know really what the difference is, to be honest with you. I think they're supposedly lower fares. I've flown with them. I found them exactly the same as Iberia, to be honest. Exactly, Ben. Exactly. Alright, I will. Thank you, Willie. I'll Google you after the stream. I have heard of you. I have heard of Sky Blue Radio. I have. I'll have a listen. It sounds good. I'll get in touch. Some of you are in first class. Well, I've got to be honest. I was surprised to find that Iberia Express had a well, they have a business class, there's no first. Flights to the Peninsula and Balearic Islands. Flights to Europe and the Canary Islands. Hot snacks. No, you can't have that because it's after midday. Hot lunch. I mean, I can offer you some sort of meat, fish and fresh pasta of the highest quality, accompanied by salad and exquisite desserts, but I can't be more specific than that, I'm afraid. There is some reasonably good Thessaloniki scenery, yes. Yeah, there's a freeware. If you look it up on flightsim.to, Jason GR has done one. And he does quite a lot of good scenery for the Greek islands and that sort of thing.
Speedbird 264 Bravo, good morning. Good afternoon, sir. Sorry. You are now identified. Proceed as 5, please, and climb flight level 350. Thank you.
At least you get some ice for the drink on this flight, yeah. Very good. You shouldn't need to, you just need to take off really and retract the gear. You don't have to go far to enable the autopilot.
Easy 635.
Yeah, dead zones might be worth a shout though, worth a look.
Switching from 1 to 2 decimal letters. Resume on navigation to you.
To fix your bandwidth, well, that's down to your internet provider really. Unless you've got a problem with your router or your Wi-Fi card or a connection issue.
326 coming follow 390 inbound dead route.
Easy 14 kilo Sunday.
That's interesting, Douglas. Yeah.
You have a control, good evening.
I really don't think. I think they're the same planes, to be honest. Not as obviously BA Europe as Iberia's mainline fleet.
Easy 14 kilo Squawk 0627 bye Air France 2684. Good morning.
Oh, nice, darling. I've never flown first.
And report for descent.
Continuous forward, report ready for descent.
Yeah, thank you, William. Yeah, I tend to play a bit of jazz, bit of classical, generally laid back mood music. Except when we were flying to Ibiza and I passed 3,000 subscribers, then it got a bit silly.
7 kilo Grove, you're living Aerospace, switch, Unicum 1.
Could I do a flight from Graz? Yes, absolutely. We left a CJ4 there actually, so yeah, at some point we need to pick that and take it somewhere.
0274, easy 14 kilo.
Negative 0627.
0267.
Yeah, you're right, Morton, that could be it.
Control, hello, DC25 Mike Tango, level 250.
You're not wrong, Harrison. You're not wrong. It's all a lot more complex than it needs to be. For anyone who's watching who hasn't yet done so, do please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted when I upload a video or next go live. I'd love to have you back again.
Sorry. Easy 14 kilo, you are now identified. Continue climbing flight level 390.
That's a good thing to do during the cruise, Christopher.
Easy 635 Yankee, you are leaving Aerospace, switching income 1 to 2 decimal 8, resume navigation to you.
How long have I been presenting? Since August, towards the end of August. So I've been simming for about 20 years, but I only started this channel after MSFS came out. My favourite scenery for FS 2020, I have two which are neck and neck. One is Aerosoft's Cologne Bonn, and the other is Fly Tampa's Las Vegas. Yeah, exactly, since Amsterdam to Heathrow.
Sunjet 71 Alpha, good morning, sir. You are identified. Proceed as 5.
Oh, you're downloading DCS. Nice. Let me know if it's good.
Many thanks, sir.
See, I told you had room in your life for a third sim, didn't I? I thought it might be P3D, but it's going to be DCS.
Sir, you are now identified. Continue climbing flight level 390.
What is the range of a VOR station?
Then climb level 390.
Yeah, 60 miles sounds about right.
You
Control, good day. Easy.
Depends how high you are, I guess.
3700 for that contact.
40. High altitude VORs can be used up to 60,000 feet, and they're 130 nautical miles wide. Low altitude VORs service aircraft up to 18,000 feet and up to 40 nautical miles wide. Terminal VORs go up to 12,000 feet and 25 nautical miles.
I'm fully beginning.
Subject 70 Foxtrot, contact
what
approach.
encouraged me to start
control on
YouTube?
125.550.
Well, so I was on the alpha testing and beta testing program for this sim, and I'd had a little bit of a break from flight sim before it. But there were some people like Droya and various other big name streamers who were given pre-release copies to stream, and I watched some of those streams and I was like, oh, this looks quite good fun, I wouldn't mind having a go at it. So when it came out, I did have a go at it, and that Amsterdam to Heathrow flight, I was like, well, I don't know if this is for me or not, but I'll give it a whirl. Found it was quite good fun, and yeah, the rest is history, really.
Shanex 48 Mike, climb flight level 370, yes.
Good, Willie. You do know what my cats look like, but not me, and that's going to be the case until my 1,000,000th subscriber or my 1,000,000th pound of donations, Demetrius, as you know. Yeah, it's notably different from P3D in that way.
Not yet. X-ray Romeo Sierra Charlie.
Well, it sounds like I'd be in esteemed company, Willie, if I do come on. Yeah, I think I'm up for this, actually. I think I am up for this.
111 Fox, descent flight level 240. Call me when you're passing flight level 25.
Yeah, it's a hard one to pronounce. Look, you descend level 240 and 140, you're passing 250, you need to go on Fox.
Many thanks, sir.
Turn to ultra graphics. What, me, you mean? Most of my settings are on ultra. I've sort of balanced them so I get a good balance between performance and graphics, but I do have quite a few of them on ultra. Absolutely, Harrison. Yeah, for those of you who are very keen to see my face, all you have to do is donate £1 million or less. You can either do the whole lot in one go or stagger it. And you do that at streamlabs.com/filbertflies.
0630, please.
No worries, I look forward to hearing from you, Willie.
Good afternoon, Iberia 159. Will you flight level 250, flight level 370?
Area 159, good morning, sir. Squawk 0633, please.
Where's Mr. Beast when you need him? I'm 36, Marcus. I'm 36.
Alitalia 84 Yankee Whiskey, you are now identified. Proceed as flight, please. Thank you.
Thanks.
Right, where are we now anyway? Still over the Bay of Biscay. Roughly in line with La Rochelle on the right. Someone wanted me to fly to La Rochelle, I think. I said I would once we have scenery. I imagine we're slightly too far away to see any land. I know we can... Is that cloud or land? Or both? Cloud, I feel. Hello, Avia Adam. I'm very well, thanks. How are you? Wingflex is on. I don't think you can disable it. I think it's just a feature of the aircraft. But obviously, in smooth air with wings of this size, you don't see a huge amount of it. If we go back to the wing view, you might see a little bit.
77 Romeo Quebec with you, 37. 245
Good, I'm
inbound
pleased.
LEMD.
Welcome to the stream.
Air France 77 Romeo, Quebec. Good afternoon, sir. You are identified. Continue flying, fly level 350, please.
We continue 250, reference 77 Romeo, Quebec.
And of course, if you don't want to give me £1 million, that's also totally fine, but you do have to click the subscribe button.
Echo Victor X-ray 159er. You are identified. Continue climbing, fly level 370, please.
Thank you.
Hello, Ritika. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
159, thank you.
Yes, I'm watching on your strip every year. Sorry.
I need a bit of wind to flex the wings for me, really, Demetrius. Is that £1 million? I just heard a donation thing. £5 peekaboo. It's you again. Thank you very much.
Top Swiss 83 Hotel Charlie. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon,
for
sir.
For featuring that wing ice. Strange taste for fetching the wing ice. Oh, it's the purest ice you can get, that is. That's alright, Demetrius. What are my data settings? I'll give you a quick look. I don't want to spend too long in the menu while I'm on VATSIM, but I'll pop in quickly. That's what my data settings look like. So everything's on, unlimited data, no data tracking, unlimited bandwidth, rolling cache is off. And you can come back and rewind the video and have a look at that in more detail at your leisure. Willie! You've joined Club Filbert! Brilliant. Welcome aboard. If you're on Discord, then drop me a message. I don't know if you're in my Discord server. Anyway, the link's down below. Join my Discord, drop me a message, and I'll make sure you have the correct permissions to access the Club Filbert Lounge channels. And thank you again.
Good day again. Beluga 113 Foxtrot, flight level 270
It's true, Keith, it's true. El vuelo este tranquilo.
Beluga 113 Alpha.
Gracias, Kurama. Good afternoon, LDR. Welcome, nice to see you.
Beluga 113 Alpha, squawk 0636, please.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll get me there, Willie. No, I mean the Discord membership is entirely down to you. But it's one of the perks of bronze membership. You get access to the Club Filbert channels on there. I know that a lot of people don't bother with Discord, and that's also okay. So we're just under halfway through our flight. We'll be crossing over the northwestern tip of France quite soon.
Your wing 75 Charlie, you're leaving Mars Base, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8 resume navigation team.
Oh, okay, brilliant then. I shall see you in there. When will the landing be?
Duty was 111 Fox.
So the bar at the top should give you some idea of how long's left. That's real world time that that's showing. But I can see what the aircraft thinks. 16:36. So in just over an hour, about an hour and 9 minutes, give or take. Yeah, I'd never used Discord at all until I started streaming. Everyone said, oh, you need a Discord server. So it's been a steep learning curve, but I'm very much an expert in it now. No, I'm not, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I have people around me who help me, which is good. That's not okay. Anyone not in the Discord, I'm going to break. Is that free replay tool a virus and safe to use? I've been using it, I haven't had any problems. Hello, Milf Schnitter. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, largely careful, but don't do yourself down, Ben. You've been relatively useful as well.
Corsica 776 Yankee, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. Same here, Willie.
Corsica 776.
How many €5 pounds are? Hang on, I don't know. I'll have to convert it. €5 is £4.28 at the moment. That's bad, isn't it? Never mind. Next video, Jakarta to Singapore. We don't have any Jakarta scenery. So my thing, I think you're new to the channel, again, Pilan. Welcome, first of all. My thing is I only fly between airports that have decent scenery. So I don't fly to autogen airports. But I love Singapore, and if a decent Jakarta scenery comes along, I will snap it up. You can see in the bar at the top, Schneider, how much longer is left. So it's about 2 hours, 8 minutes in total. We've got just over an hour to run. Mustache for business. No worries. Okie dokie. See you later on, Willie. Yes, sir. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
125, Yankee Romeo, Charlie X-ray,
I've got a feeling I'm going to get into trouble with ATC. Because I'm hearing voices, but am I hearing them well enough to recognise my call sign? I don't know. I really don't know.
Bulgaria next Eagle 120, you're leaving aerospace, switch Unicom 122.8, resume navigation, see you soon.
Oh yeah, I see Robert down here behind me. Well, not down here, it's 2,000 feet higher. Where's the Ryanair? Where's Dingo? Maybe he wasn't on VATSIM.
Easy 2 Golf Yankee, pass your message. Descent by level 240, please.
Hey man, just at the bus stop. Ah, nice. Where are you off to, MFS pilot? I've never been to Indonesia, to be honest with you, Gampella, but I'd love to visit. I have lots of friends who have been and really rate it.
No problem, sir. Bye-bye.
Real Madrid versus Man U, yeah. KDCA is going to be released in the next couple of days. Exciting. Washington's being well served, isn't it, by add-ons? Because we've got good dullers, and I'm sure I did learn how to pronounce his name. Javieski, I think. Javieski's done. He's going to do a fantastic version of that airport as well, I'm sure. Hello, Prayag. Welcome. You meant how many euros £5 are? Oh, yeah, so about 6. Something like that. Bit nervous about Sim Update 3. Yeah, me too. Me too. Glad I got this stream in early because I didn't know about it. I was umming and ahhing about whether to do an afternoon or an evening stream, and I'm very glad I went for an afternoon one. What's that island down there called? Does anyone know? Quick quiz, quick. Looks like icy weather up ahead. It does. Someone remind me to turn on my anti-ice when we start our descent.
Sorry, location, could you repeat your call sign, please?
Going to Manchester, Javad.
Ryanair 349.
I like both. I like Airbus short-haul aircraft and I like Boeing long-haul aircraft, in a nutshell. Pilot Stud, hello, welcome. How are you? I don't actually, Demetrius. Yule Bell, thank you, Odinga.
Good afternoon, sir.
Jacob, hello, and I remembered your name. How are you?
Proceed direct Alpha Bravo.
Well, I think Le Palais is like the capital of the island from the looks of it. This is a Spanish plane, correct. You know Fly Sim, can you see the passengers? No, you can't, unfortunately. Some add-on airports include passengers, but you can't see the passengers in the plane. I can't remember if I answered your Premier League question, Demetrius, but the answer's no. I've never been into football at all. Just wasn't brought up with it. I watch the odd England game during the World Cup and get quite into that. That's about it.
Yes, sir.
Could be, Tom. Could be. I don't know if your connection's being throttled somehow, or if you've got a maximum limit set. Okay, Jacob, good luck with your homework.
Swiss 344, good.
Where's LLBG?
240.
Oh, Ben Gurion. Yeah, he did that for P3D and FSX, didn't he? I never actually flew that. Yeah, that would be a nice flight, nice medium haul flight, wouldn't it? Well, for me, talking as someone from the UK. For you, I imagine it's got lots of potential. It's an English pair.
Switch your income 1 to this one, for navigation. Thank you.
Sorry, did I mispronounce your name? I forgive me, but I wouldn't know the difference between those two pronunciations. Or those two spellings, I should say. No worries, K-Mate. Welcome to the stream.
Negative.
So, Mustafa, I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think we have good scenery for Jordan at the moment. But if there is, then I'd certainly consider it.
Channel 48, mate. Yes, so you can.
Hello, Boeing. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, thank you, Ian. I obviously missed a message. I suppose I'm just going to check. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm just going to check my flight plan a minute and start thinking a little bit about our arrival. Mirza 1 Alpha. Okay. This is the first time I've actually flown into Manchester, I think. Did a flight out of there with you, Ben, but I don't think I've ever flown into it. Aqaba freeware is good. Is it? Okay, I'll check that out. I'll add that to my freeware list. Thank you.
Euro Control, good afternoon. This is 7015 Papa. With you at flight number 350, just approaching Dinar.
7015 Papa, good afternoon, sir. You were identified. Proceed as filed. Thank you, sir.
Proceeding as filed. Thank you very much. 7015 Papa.
The Airbus quick. I think this could in fact be corporate espionage, I think.
North 165 November, descent flight level 240, call me when you're passing flight level 253.
North to Wallasey, then to Mersey, and then what do we do? That's what I want to know next.
Blue Governor, 3 Alpha, back in cockpit.
Many thanks, sir.
So we're going to probably be landing on one of the runway 23s, I would have thought. Is it all vectors?
Channel 48 Mike, back with you.
Thank you, Channel 48 Mike.
So yeah, we hold at Mersey, and then I guess we get vectors to final, do we? Is anyone experienced at flying to Manchester and know how this works? I can't see any transitions.
Continue 7002.
I think Ryanair probably is better than Air Koryo, yes. Hello, Mary. Yes, I would. I'm very keen to get back in the air for real as well.
Good afternoon,
Hello, Zanis.
sir. You
Oh,
are
nice, nice.
identified. Proceed direct Mokip, Mike, Oscar, Kilo, India, Papa.
Yeah, definitely. You'd probably be a little bit ahead of me there, I'd have thought. Depending on how quickly you get in the air.
Your control, good afternoon. Below 283 Charlie, flight level 290.
In Indonesia, it's 22:39. Okay.
Beluga 283 Charlie, good afternoon, sir.
So you're 7 hours ahead there, of the UK.
Squawk 0641, below 283 Charlie.
You don't use VATSIM yet, so it'll be interesting to see how they vector me in after Trent VOR. We're not actually flying to Trent VOR, we're flying to the Mercy waypoint, MIRSI. So,
Chanex
yeah,
4
we'll see what
Alpha
happens
2, yes,
after that.
good afternoon, sir. You were identified.
I'm just starting to look at the
Tibet,
charts, I may have missed some
India,
kind of
Bravo,
transition or
Alpha,
something.
Tango.
Although it's one of those airports where it looks like all of the approaches actually start overhead, which I imagine are probably very rarely flown like that, but that could explain the lack of transition. Just fly to the Manchester VOR.
Swiss 2344, you are living aerospace, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume on navigation to you.
Well, if there's no ATC online, we'll just do that. Fly direct to Manchester, then out and back
Charlie,
in. Oh, there's your company traffic flights there.
Oscar, Kilo, India, Papa.
Vectors, ILS and vectors, okay, thank you. Vectors for the ILS, good. Am I due to arrive on Dane 1 Alpha? No. We're taking the Mersey 1 Alpha, MIRSI 1 Alpha.
Proceed direct Mokip, Mike, Oscar, Kilo, India, Papa.
Just scream out yeet and go direct to the runway. Thanks Harris. And thank you, Ian. Good. Are they online? They were online, yeah. I haven't checked recently. Let's have a quick look.
Monarch.
No, they've gone offline. We've got some London control, centre and south, but I don't think they cover Manchester. And then we have a tower control online. Cool, there's a lot of inbound traffic. Loads of inbound traffic. 20 arrivals.
165 November, you're living aerospace, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume navigation to you.
Wow. Worse than Gatwick.
Easy.
No, I haven't ever flown to Lithuania.
Bravo. Last session.
Good, Kai, good.
Easy 901 Romeo, Quebec, you are now identified. Proceed as pilot, please. Thank you.
Nothing specific that I'm aware of for FS 2020, but what I use is Riva Tuner Statistics Server, which basically just manages your system processes and tries to give a bit more priority to the sim itself. And that has had a positive impact on my
switch
performance.
to Lisbon control on 125.550. Canadian 672, you're living aerospace, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume navigation to you.
So we'll plan for 2-3 right. And if need be, if there's no control online by then we'll just vector ourselves. Or just follow the sort of circle to land thingy. I'll see how I feel when I get there. Stop it, Harris. Oh, details of my Discord server in the video description. I need to learn about these commands. A lot of people are typing exclamation mark things, but I don't get it. The 10-degree bug on the FCU is bad. Oh, that's irritating.
Easy 4 November Bravo, are you on frequency?
I don't think I could say that, no. We're 2 hours ahead of England, and Thessaloniki to London is around 2.5 hours flight. Yeah, it's true.
72 Romeo Tango, good afternoon, sir. You are identified. Proceed as 5, please, thank you.
Ben, yes. Yeah, please do. Is this something that Nightbot does, or do I need some other add-on, or what? Sorry, Demetrius, you're out of luck. I don't know what it means. It could be something terribly rude. Yeah. General good advice in flight, so I'd say, is don't listen to Harrison. But particularly now. Nightbot, you think could do it, Streamlabs can do it. Okay, I don't have the Streamlabs bot.
You actually... Ah!
Oh my goodness, someone just get murdered.
York Charlie, hello, Tom Jet to Charlie Alpha, leader 737, and flight level 360. Currently inbound, Pacific.
He's got himself together. I use Streamlabs ABS.
Tomjet 2 Charlie Alpha, good afternoon, sir. Squawk 0642.
Maybe it's someone else with a cat cockpit
and apologies for that scream.
No problem, sir.
I want to know what happened.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Yeah.
I got jumped by a family member.
Brilliant. Yeah, he's alright. He's alright. He got jumped by a family member.
Tomjet 2 Charlie Alpha, Squawk 0642, please.
I've said I haven't been to Indonesia. I don't know much about Indonesia really, but I've heard good things.
Oh yes sir, call me when you're ready.
Yeah, his voice is high. It certainly went high when he was jumped. Yes, thanks Mike. Yeah, I don't think there will be ATC. They might pop up again, you never know. So the approach chart takes us to the VOR at 3,500 feet.
Good afternoon, sir.
And then basically out, backtracking along the inbound radial for the ILS, and then round and back on ourselves. We'll see what happens. Streamlabs OBF can do it without the use of external. Oh, okay. Talk me through it. Go on, we've got a bit of time before descent, if you can be bothered. I know it's painful trying to explain things with a lag. Can always do it another time. I'm just going to click things in slobs now and see what happens. General. Stream. Appearance? Notifications? No, I don't know. My favourite livery changes day by day. I really like the old American livery. I quite like the Air New Zealand livery. Yeah, it's a bit of a risk. It's a bit of a risk, Ben. Sorry, I've missed a lot of chat. Gatwick, could you please get murdered off frequency? It's true. It's true. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's true. It's a high-risk strategy. But... no,
Italia 84 Yankee Whiskey, you're leaving Aerospace switch Unicom 1.
Time for a coffee and a film, but nice, welcome back, Willie. I'm just being educated on how to do these commands which bring up my system specs and my Discord server and whatever else people want to know in the chat. I don't mind the Etihad livery, I don't love it. I don't love it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, who's my favourite YouTuber? Gosh.
Latiste 5999.
I'd say probably Missionary Bush Pilot. He's got some awesome videos on there of real world flying in where does he fly again? Papua New Guinea. So yeah, that's always exciting to watch. I do live in Britain, yes.
Medicare 7 Mike Sierra, contact Lisbon Control on 125.550.
Italian calves liver is your favourite. How did we get onto what? Favourite food? Favourite liver. Very good. Very good. Very good. I was a little slow on the uptake, but it was worth the wait. I know, I can't imagine doing that day in, day out, what he does. Can't imagine it. I think you've got to have a little bit of the mad about you, haven't you, really? Certainly balls of steel. Possibly a little bit of insanity as well. Just a timely reminder to anyone who hasn't yet clicked the subscribe button. I would love it if you'd do that. And while you're there, you could click the thumbs up button too. Can't hurt. Can't hurt. Ah, right. So in slops, click dashboard. Dashboard.
Olympic 951, contact Madrid Center on 133.750.
This is a good start, isn't it? Oh, yeah, got it. Oh, and it takes me to the website. Yeah, okay. Hello, Hugo. Welcome.
Easy 21 Tango Whiskey, contact Easy 21 Tango Whiskey, contact the Madrid Center on 133.750.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of flying around there. And it's proper sweaty palms time, even when you're doing it on a computer. I can't imagine doing it in real life. Yeah.
Easy 4. Sorry.
I know, exactly, Willie, exactly.
Easy 4 November Bravo, good afternoon, sir. You are identified. Proceed that side and report for distance. Thank you.
You'll have to turn CloudBot on. Okay, CloudBot, here it is.
Good afternoon. Eurocontrol, using Deep with you at flight level 250 inbound local.
Don't forget to mod Streamlabs by going to your YouTube studio settings community and adding this as a moderator.
Flight level 350 and you are identified.
Do I have to do that?
Thank you.
It won't let me turn it on. Maybe I have to do that.
Sorry, sir. Call sign, please.
Okay, CloudBot's on.
Speed 264 Bravo, descent flight level 240.
Sharon, good evening. Speedbird 215.
We're flying Iberia Express. It's true. It is a bit of a worrying thing to hear a cattle.
Air France 268.
No, I don't know those people. Add commands. Hello, Arco Bellino, welcome. Commands. Okay, yeah, commands. Add command. Ah, okay. And then I type the command in there, and then then people can ask me whatever they want. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Latix Air 59090, readability 5.
I'll do this after the stream, I think, because I don't want to mess anything up, and I think I have to add someone as a mod, and it's just you know, it's a recipe for disaster. But I know what to do now. I'll remember that. Thank you.
Right now, 1 Victor Echo, contact London.
You're watching while you do your homework. Nice. What homework are you doing?
See you.
There was Tower as well, but I think they must have gone offline. They always do when they see me coming.
Shannon, Speedbird 215.
Yeah, when I took off, or some half an hour after taking off, we had Tower ground approach and ATIS, and now
with you climbing through flight level 320,
just ground and ATIS.
360. Speedbird 2152, I'm not Shannon.
Whereas East Midlands has approach,
frequency. I'm
Birmingham has approach.
Your west control. See you.
Stansted does.
Roger.
It's not good. It's not good. Who wants to fly to East Midlands, honestly?
Swiss 373 Golf, good afternoon, sir. Squawk 0646, please.
0646 for 373 Golf.
Ah, English, okay.
Subject to Charlie, contact London
Fam,
Flight Control.
you're going already, 2 a.m.
See you.
You're getting your staying power's gone to pot lately. No worries. Nice to see you. And yeah, go to bed. That's not enough sleep already. See you soon. Yeah, well, we've still got a little way to run, so I'm hopeful that another controller might end up coming online. You never know. But this is what happens when you stream in the afternoon. You can't guarantee much ATC. We're lucky to have Euro controller.
Level 240.
So we're actually over the English Channel now, and we're rapidly approaching the south coast of the UK. Not that you'd know it because of all the cloud. Ah, you'll be alright, Kai, you'll be alright. I've done 3 or 4 of them now.
With 73 Golf, you are now identified, continue climbing, fly level 360.
Continue climbing 360 for 73 Golf.
And proceed as filed. Thank you.
Yeah, I might get rid of the baby. No one wants the baby, everyone just wants Pepe. And now Morris and Mildred, which I still haven't
3400, good afternoon, sir. You are identified. You confirm your flight level is 2?
No, sorry, I just seen which one that is. That's not a baby. That's a grown-up. I don't know why it's blue. PC specs are in the video description. Here you go. There's a link to a screenshot. No, there aren't. There's not a link to a screenshot. They're actually written in the video description. My FS settings are. There's a link to a screenshot if you want those as well. It does look a bit dead.
Your wing 826, are you on the frequency?
When I signed up to memberships, Club Filbert, and I was told I could add custom emojis, I just threw a few together, and I thought, well, we'll see if people like them, and if not, I'm sure I can change them, and I have changed a few.
000.
The monkeys aren't going though. I like the monkeys; they're very underused. Yeah, so what do I need? Specs, I need Discord.
We are ready for the...
What else do I need to do? What else do people ask all the time?
Air France 77 Romeo Quebec, descent flight level 2.
Donate, I guess.
Flight level 25.
That reminds me actually, if anyone is wondering how you donate, it's very easy, just go to streamlabs.com/filbertflies, but I'll make that a command. Oh, that's good. How did you manage to fix it, Kai? Yes, this is MSFS. And hello, Christo. Welcome.
You are not on my frequency. Monitor Unicom 122.
Club Filbert, yes, good thinking.
Foxtrot Alpha 155 to the cabin. Yes, sir. Call me when you return. Thank you. Good, thank you. Iberia 36992, you're leaving my aerospace. Iberia Express, sorry. You're leaving my aerospace. Switch Unicom 122.8, resume navigation. See you.
Over to Unicom on 122.8 and resume navigation. Thank you for the service. Iberia Express 36992.
Iberia 725, you're leaving my aerospace. Switch Unicom 122.8, resume navigation. See you.
Switch it over Unicom for Iberia 75 and resume navigation. Bye bye.
Hello, Oni. Yes, it is the A320NX. Yes. Now, I was under the impression that we would probably get transferred straight to London Control. Maybe they've gone offline as well. Or maybe London South Centre doesn't come this far west. That's also possible. Let's look at the sector map. Oh yeah, no, we'd be in London West Centre's airspace here. And Manchester, I think would come under London North Centre, but we don't have them online either at the moment. Well, I guess we better start planning our own descent a little bit, won't we? So, in fact, yeah, we'll be starting our descent soon, so let's get set up for the approach. Why not?
You have control.
I have control.
Get the latest meta. Arrival, we've already got Mersey 1 Alpha, and we're going to go for ILS 23 right. Via MCT, that is correct. What other options are there? No VARs or MCT. Right, MCT it is. Let's just have a look at what that looks like on the nav display. It might look crazy. This sounds like a distinct possibility. And we'll just step through to have a look at it. Wrong one. Yeah, it looks pretty crazy. So we'll be using a little bit of heading select there, I imagine. It's not sort of miles off. I'll show you the approach chart quickly, then it'll make a little bit of sense to you. It is, Christopher, yes, it is. Well, it does your top of descent. I think that's all it does. But then, to be fair, I haven't looked at it since I updated this morning. Okay. I should, I think, just be able to refresh. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Very much the wrong one. That one. Yep, and it's got all my charts that I already added on my iPad. So this is what the approach is supposed to look like. Obviously, ordinarily, you'd be vectored, you wouldn't fly this whole route. But we're going to come from somewhere up here to the Manchester VOR, then fly heading 052, and make a turn round to the left, and then circle back round to the right to intercept the ILS. And that's pretty much what the aircraft has tried to draw. It just hasn't done a very good job of it. But here you are, so this is where we're coming from. There's the Manchester VOR and the runway, and we're going to head up this way, round to the left, and then round and back on ourselves. But I don't think it's going to fly it, so we'll do it ourselves. No biggie. Anyway, we'll go over to the performance approach page. Hello Garlic Games, welcome back. Hello Norbert, the MSFS update just started. Oh really? Excellent, excellent. Let me know if it breaks anything. Why am I not using the MCDU for Meta and ATIS? Because it's far simpler to use vPilot. I do it sometimes, but by the time you've waited and downloaded it and printed it out, you could have everything set up. But if that's what people want, and I get the impression that is what you want, Christopher, then that's what I will do in future. Try and remember. Right, so the QNH at the moment is 1016. Temperature is 10 degrees. Wind is 210 at 09 knots. Okay. And decision altitude? Is... hang on. 449. And we do have an ATIS online, so we should be able to find out exactly what the transition level is. No, it's not picking up. Have they gone offline? Yeah, everyone's gone offline. Shame, isn't it? We'll have to have a stab at it. So the transition altitude's 5,000, so we'll call the transition level flight level 60. Oops. We'll use auto brake low, and that's us pretty much set up for the arrival.
I have control.
You have control.
I'm using 3-2 right, Zanis. Oh, sorry, Gil, it was you. I thought it was Christopher asking me why I wasn't using it. Yeah, that's my reasoning. Francesco, hello, welcome. I'm all right, thanks. How are you? You didn't do anything. I thought you asked me why I wasn't using the MCDU to get the ATIS and the Meta, but it wasn't you, it was Gil. Brah, what? What's the matter? Yes, when you're spawning at Brussels. Oh gosh, you got kicked out. Oh no, that's a new one on me. I thought once you're in, you could just carry on flying until the update, until you closed the sim. Yeah, I hope it doesn't break anything too. It probably will, to be fair. We haven't had an update yet that hasn't broken anything, I don't think. But the last few seem to have broken less things than the earlier ones. Peak, that's the word I'm looking for, peak. Am I right? I don't either, really. You'd have thought they could auto-generate an ATIS from the Meta, wouldn't you? But my understanding is that generally the tower controllers have to program it manually. Okay, no worries. Sleep well. Nice to see you. We're going to get booted right on that. Oh, don't. That would be such a depressing end to the stream. This is true, Morn. But you'd have still have thought they could guess at that, right? So they could look at the winds and pick a runway. When I say they, I mean it could be automated that you look at the winds, you pick a landing runway and departure runway based on that. And then at least you wouldn't have this situation where everyone's making their own mind up about which runway to land on. Updates about 8 gigabytes, updates 8 gigabytes. Okay, it's not too bad. Just hope we don't get kicked out the sim. I live in the UK, Hugo. So runway elevation is 250 feet, and we want to be at 3,500 feet by the time we get to the Manchester VOR, which is here. So let's do some maths. 36,000 feet minus 3,500 is 2... hang on, 3654. 3,350, right? No, 3,250. Oh god, I can't do maths today. 32,500 is what I meant to say. So that means we want to multiply 32.5 by 3. So that's 96, 97 and a half, 107. Want to start our descent about 108 nautical miles before we reach this waypoint here. All of the dev versions and the experimental versions should have those. Thanks, Dingo. Okay, Hugo, take care. See you later. I could always try default ATIS, it's true. But there's not, there's not much point. My thinking behind an automated, auto-generated ATIS is that then everyone on VATSIM would be singing from the same hymn sheet, so to speak. Oh yeah, please do, Kaffel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, Salah. Welcome to the stream, and hello, Tyler. Good morning. How are you both? Just tune the ILS frequency and check it, or at least check it's already been tuned. 109.5. Oh, it has. Auto tuning. Awesome. Good, good. Which part of the world are you in, Tyler? The States or Canada, I would guess, if it's morning for you. Welcome home, Kaime. Welcome back to the stream. So we're not too far out from our top of descent now. No altitude constraints on our star, so yeah, it should be fairly straightforward. What scenery was that at Madeira? I mean the Madeira scenery. Oh, sorry, do you mean Madrid? It was the LatinVFR scenery. There's links to all the add-ons that I'm using in the video description. Release notes are just out. Sounds like contrails have been added. Awesome. Oh yeah, I don't know. I've heard rumour that it's basically the option. They've added the option for contrails. So whether they've added that to the default aircraft and they'll just work, and the A320NX will work as well, or whether, as you say, the devs have to actually add them in, I don't know. Welcome back, Demetrius. Ah, Washi. Greetings from Cape Town in South Africa. Hello, lovely to have you with us. How's life? How's life in Cape Town? Get ready for ice, yeah, absolutely. Are they working, Tom? Hello, Wavefire, welcome. Contrails now working, but not on multiplayer or AI aircraft. Oh, okay. That's not ideal. That's not ideal, because obviously it's on the other aircraft that you'll mostly be looking at them. But yeah, it's better. It's a good start. It's a good start. Sad man. Hello, welcome to you. How's Kuwait going? Oh, was quite going, that's a weird question. What I meant is, how are you? Life is good, enjoying the stream. Thank you very much. I'm pleased. Yeah, it is a good start. Yeah. Good, I'm pleased to hear it. Ooh, fuselage wear does sound interesting. Hello, Superfly. No need to apologise. It's always nice to see you, on time or not. Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. How are you? How was your homework? You get it all? Happy with it all? You can see on the bar at the top of the screen our ETA, so 16:30. So not long at all. About 15 minutes, something like that. Okay, so I think we're about 108 nautical miles from here now, if you straighten that out. Possibly not quite. We'll give it a little bit longer before we start our descent. Almost 90 likes, that's awesome. Thank you to everyone who's clicked the like button. And thank you to everyone who's subscribed. And of course, particular thanks to everyone who's donated. But yeah, if anyone hasn't yet subscribed, do please click the subscribe button. And keep the likes coming if you're enjoying it. 90 likes, hooray! It's really good news, thank you. It does have odd approaches, you're right, Tom, but there are quite a few airports around Europe which have these approaches where you overfly them, come back on yourself. Schiphol has quite a few similar ones. But I don't think the whole procedure is flown. By and large, you'll get vectors from the end of your star, and you'll do a much more normal circuit type thing, I think. We're doing the Pythagoras terms in maths. Right, nice. Sounds thrilling. Nice. What about check for landing? What do you mean? You're gonna... Oh, you're back in the sim, are you, at least? Then it's good. Visual at flight level 2000. Okay. Oh, checklist. Yeah, we'll do a landing checklist. We'll start by starting our descent, and then once we pass through the transition level, we'll do our approach checklist, and then the landing checklist will be once we're fully configured for landing. And talking of descent, we're going to start that now. So we'll go down to 3,500 feet. In fact, no, that's perhaps a little... yeah, there's nothing to stop us. Let me just check the minimum safe altitudes. 3,500. Yeah, that should be fine. It is, Ben. 20,000, okay. So top of descent we worked out was about 108 nautical miles from this point here. So we're slightly further away from that than 108 miles, but better early than late. So the thing at the top, the bar at the top, gives you your distance as the crow flies, but with our star and our approach, it's actually going to be longer than that, further than that. Yeah, you be careful up there, Dingo. Dingo, you're watching my stream on the TV. Nice, nice. Thank you, Ian. I did. I stuck it on. I stuck the engine anti-ice on. But now you've said that, I'm going to stick the wing anti-ice on as well, just to be on the safe side. You shouldn't need it. Definitely shouldn't need it. But this plane does get very upset very quickly, so better safe than sorry. I'm going to see what your route was like on Valanta, Dingo. Oh, you're not. I thought you were down for some reason. What's everyone else up to? Well, he's landing on 2-3 right, so that's a good start. We haven't got anyone heading in from the opposite direction. And on VATSPY, I'll turn on the arrival and departure lines. Oh, there are quite a lot of us quite close together. Got an EasyJet from Exeter. We've got Robert. I'm ahead of both of them at the moment, so that's good. I'll try and keep my speed up. And it doesn't look like there's anyone else who will affect our arrival, probably. No. So I think I should have a clear path all the way down. Fly-by-wire have updated the A320X already. That's awesome. Sounds like Asobo are finally actually working with them. I heard that, Christopher. I find out everything when I'm streaming, to be honest. People tell me these things. Otherwise, I'm very late to pick up on these. But I'm very excited about that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if it's somewhere vaguely near to release? I'm sure it won't be, but still, it's very exciting. Passing through 140, nice. I'll land manually, Sad. Welcome back, Jacob. Installation complete. Good. Let me know how it is. That's good. Asobo promised them that a long time ago, and they didn't do it, I don't think, initially. How much is the game? So there are 3 different versions. The cheapest way of getting it is on Game Pass if you subscribe to that. I think the cheapest, if I remember rightly, the standard edition is about £50. And the most expensive premium deluxe edition is about 120, something like that. I have tried the A330 freeware mod. Awesome, Cuff. Good to hear. I think it's really impressive what they've achieved so far, but it doesn't feel like you're flying an A330, if you know what I mean. Not yet, anyway. No, they must have done then, LDR. Yeah, you and that EasyJet are pretty close, aren't they? And both of you are not quite as far behind me as I'd like. But anyway. It'll all be fine, it'll all be fine. How far is who from Manchester? Me?
725 easy 27 Golf Hotel. I'll change
80 nautical miles?
momentarily to let you overtake me.
Oh, was that to me?
Roger that. I was just going to talk to you to see what route you're going to take. Thank you.
No problem, neither is Golf Hotel.
That was very nice of him. So the EasyJet who's in front of Robert just said I'll change course to get out your way. Jolly decent chap. Hello, Mr. Smiley. So I heard, Abdul. I can't wait to see him.
Cabin crew,
yes, this is
prepare
VATSIM.
for arrival.
I did. Yeah, someone posted it on my Discord, Ian. It looks spectacular, doesn't it? Really beautiful. Everyone, Jacob, I think I can safely say everyone in the world would like an A380, but he is. That's what we're talking about. Fly-by-wire are working on a freeware one, which is really cool. Well, it's grim up north, the weather. Got glorious sunshine here in London. Well, certainly the MSFS live weather is grim up north. We're supposed to have few clouds at 4,200 feet according to the META. We've got a little way to run, it might yet clear up. Thank you for the sub, Mr. Smiley, appreciate it. We're not approaching yet, strictly speaking. We are on the arrival, we're just about after this waypoint to enter the arrival. Then what we have to do is go round here and up, round and back on ourselves. That's what the approach is going to look like. And I've just had a donation. Lazy Pilot. Oh no, it's a sub, sorry. There's a sub. Lazy Pilot, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Very sunny in Welwyn Garden City. Nice. It's always sunny in Welwyn Garden City. Oh, you're the EasyJet. Okay. Right, well thank you anyway, I appreciate that. Is the FS2 crew flight crew A320 free? No, it's not.
Please stand out.
Hello, Hafid. Grim in the East Midlands too, yeah. Can't be upset but wanted to fly, see how long it takes. Yeah. Clatey boy, thank you very much for subscribing, much appreciated. Oh really? Yeah. Hooray, 100 likes. Thank you all for the likes and the subs and the donations. Really, I really appreciate it.
Beluga 164 Charlie, landing at Hayward 1 Bay 22.
The sky's still full of belugas. Amazing, Ben. I'm enjoying seeing all of these pop up. Yeah, the orange is alright, but it's a little bit traffic wardeny, isn't it? Not traffic wardeny, like lollipop manish. I have the premium deluxe version. I went for it, and I don't regret it because, you know, the handcrafted airports, if you just look at how much they would cost each, or how much they're worth if you divide the difference in price by the number of airports, they work out really cheap, and a lot of them are quite good. So it's horses for courses. I might not have done it were it not for desperately wanting a Heathrow, to be fair. Should have got, yeah. You were number 100, so do you get a present? Not at the moment, Christopher, but I'll mull it over. Get back to you. Looks like it's raining. It's not supposed to be raining when we land, but it may be. So we're just coming up to the North Wales coast now. Your friends from the East Midlands, alright. Yeah, I mean, you know, live weather is not always accurate. We'll see. These clouds look pretty cool though, don't they? Yes, I am Superfly. Right, so we're passing through 10,000 feet. We will be shortly. Oh, it slowed us right down. It's usually too late to slow us down, but today we're too early. Turn the seatbelt sign on, and we'll turn the landing lights on. And because we will be passing through the transition level, we may as well set local pressure and do our approach checklist. Some airlines wait until you actually pass through transition level to do this, others do it when they're cleared to an altitude rather than a flight level. So today we'll pretend we've been cleared to an altitude and do it now.
1015 set.
1015 set. Passing 10,000.
The weather that VATSIM reports is live, but
now
check.
It doesn't generate weather in the sim. So what you're seeing here is Microsoft Flight Sim live weather, which is sometimes pretty accurate, sometimes less so. Oh, is it Butler? Butler? Why am I calling the Butler? James. Yeah. But in Manchester, what we're getting reported is few clouds at 4,200 feet. So maybe there's a bit of a gap over the airport itself or something. I don't know. We'll see. How long would it take for touchdown? Probably another 10-15 minutes. How to fix this now appearing on the aircraft? Oh, how to fix the snow, you mean? You can turn it, once it forms, you can go into developer mode and get rid of it, but you can't stop it appearing. I normally try to do it about 20 minutes before landing. I was perhaps a little late today. I have to say, I normally do it at flight level 200, but I was busy. Don't know what I was doing. But yeah, flight level 200 normally gives you at least 20 minutes to before touchdown. Oh, is it Superfly? I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Gloomy, isn't it? Gloomy in the cockpit. Let's get a bit of backlighting on. Cheer ourselves up. And I'm going to turn down the weather radar brightness because it's too distracting. Okay, so it reckons we'll be down at 16:44, so 14 minutes. I'll have a quick look at VATSPY, see if anyone new has appeared. Nope. Still look pretty okay. Oh, no worries at all, Matt. Don't worry at all. Welcome back, Macco. Yeah, it's par for the course, I think. But I was saying, I don't know if you heard it, the METAR's reporting few clouds, 4,200 feet, so what we're seeing here is a little unfair, I think. Oh, wow. I bet that wasn't a pleasant surprise. Yeah, the weather radar lies, though. Yes, this is a development version. So what do we reckon? Is this aircraft going to follow the approach, or is it not? Oh, bad luck. I'm sorry to hear you can't fall asleep. It's horrible, that. But nonetheless, it's nice to have you back here. Aaron boy, hello. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was looking at the aircraft. Welcome to the stream. So the pink on the weather radar should basically show you areas of turbulence. That's what the pink should mean. It's alright, Tom. A lot of people do watch me just to relax. I'm okay with that. You don't know how to get the printer to work. I'll show you very quickly. So first you need something to download. Something to print. So MCDU menu, ATSU, AOC menu, and we'll just request the weather request. We'll get the Madrid and Manchester weather. Press send, and now we need to wait for a message to pop up saying a message received. Or sorry, not message received, company message will appear here. Assuming I pressed the send button. I think I did. Yep, there it is, company message. Once that arrives, we can go back to the AOC menu, received messages, meta, and then we press print. And there it comes being spat out of the printer. So that's how you use the printer.
Traffic, Lugo 144 Charlie, push me back.
So we're down at 3,500 feet now. And we're still on the star, but we're coming up to the Mersey waypoint. Sorry, no, we're past the Mersey. Are we past the Mersey? Yeah, we've just passed Mersey. We're on our way to the Manchester VOR now. So we'll flick on the ILS. Check that that's tuned in properly, and it seems to be. And we also want to reduce our speed to 230 knots. So in fact what I'm going to do, I think, is, I'll enter selected speed mode and just scroll it back to 230. I was thinking of activating approach mode, but we've got someone behind us, so we don't want to get much slower than that for now. Do I have low, medium or high graphics? Graphics settings are in the video description. So it's a mixture basically. No, we shouldn't have flaps out yet, no. If you're doing an ILS approach, you should have turned the ILS page on the PFD. What do you mean by the ILS page on the PFD, Superfan? Thank you, Agamvir. It's very nice to hear. Nice to have you with us. Oh, do you mean turning on the approach mode, the landing system mode? You heard you should do that at 10,000 feet. Okay, I haven't heard that before. So a beautiful bit of descent planning, I think we can agree. 3,500 feet just before we have to be. Time for some self-vectoring. Well, what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fly the whole published ILS. So we'll follow the back course from Manchester VOR to 12 DME. And then make a turn out to the left and round to the right. We'll see if the aircraft does it. I suspect it won't. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. The ILS next to the flight tray. Right, okay, I'm with you. A little fast? Why do you say that? Got quite a long way left to run. Hello Carl, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I see the lights, I see the lights. I did not see anyone on VATSPY. My plan is to announce when I'm overhead Manchester VOR. Got a few inbounds, but they're not very close. Well, there's an easy 9008 coming from the opposite direction. Manchester traffic, Iberia Express 36992 at 3,500 feet, approaching Manchester VOR for ILS approach to runway 32 right, and will be following the localizer back course. Okay, so now we're going to let it go into approach mode if it hasn't already. Yes, it's already activated. So that should bring us down to green dot speed now if we go into selected airspeed mode.
X4 Delta, Samba 1 Romeo from Manchester, flying through 8,000 feet for 35,000, Samba 1 Romeo.
I'll do my best, Carl. I'll do my best. Don't open this channel. I did say hello to you. I did say welcome. 23 right, we're landing on Superfly.
Manchester traffic, Iberia 725, inbound the Manchester VFR on the backtrack for ILS 23 right.
No, this will be my last flight for today. Is it nasty? Ugh, rubbish. Hello. Gampelin, hello.
Can I ask why the backtrack?
This is Iberia Express 36992. We're following the full published ILS, so we'll be backtracking to 12 DME, or following the back course, I should say, to 12 DME, and then making a turn round to come back for final.
Thank you.
Manchester traffic is V9008, 5,000 feet, 10 miles inbound the local access for runway 23 right.
Very foggy in the Scottish borders now. I mean, it appears to be very foggy, but the METAR says it shouldn't be at all. So there we are. Make of that what you will. There was when we started, but there's no one online now.
Manchester traffic, easy 27 Golf Hotel, crossing the Manchester VOR and taking a wide berth backtrack for the ILS 23 right.
Right, so this is when we really have to watch what the aircraft does.
Briefing. Confirmed.
ECAM status.
I thought I'd done my
Barrow
approach
ref.
checklist.
1015 set.
1015 set.
Okay,
Minimum.
so it's starting
Engine
off
mode
nicely.
Selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
No, I'm not a commercial pilot. Correct,
Checked.
Christopher. I'd come to the same conclusion. I bet I'd forgotten to do the approach checklist. There was a slight delay. Oh dear. Yeah, you could be right, Willie. Yeah. I already have. Twice. Okay, so now the aircraft's going crazy, so we'll engage heading select mode and we'll come back round and intercept the localizer. I'm going to get rid of you, don't open this channel, because you're repeating yourself and I've already said hello to you several times. Oh, Caffel was way ahead of me, thank you. I think it is, Christopher, yeah. Oh, it's gone out of heading select mode, that's interesting. It's a new one.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Aeroplane, please do what I'm telling you to do, please. Manchester traffic, Iberia Express 36902, turning final runway 23 right, 17 miles to run. There's a speedbird on fire. What? What is going on? Okay, now we'll engage approach mode and see if it can intercept. I think it should be able to. We'll ding the cabin. No, pilots don't smoke cigarettes in the cockpit. I know, Tom. I know. I knew he would turn up. I knew I would have extra pressure. Right, what's going on? No one is saying anything on Unicom. I don't know why. Last time I checked, there was no one on final. And now apparently there are loads of people. So there's Iberia 725. He's still on the outbound. That's okay. There's me. There's an EasyJet who was talking about being on a 10-mile final, wasn't there? I think we're all right. Looking at VATSPY. I've done everything I can. I've announced everything that's happening.
Traffic, Iberia 75, making a right base turn for ILS runway 23 right, Manchester traffic, 17 miles out.
Nice. That's Robert. Yes, I am on Unicom. Yep. So I may have slowed down a little bit prematurely given there's traffic behind me, but this is what you do when you can't trust the plane, you know?
Checked.
Checked? What's checked? Okay, let's get the gear down.
Gear down.
Gear down.
It is a shame we can't see the scenery. There are signs that we will be visual with the runway before too long. But yeah, this is why I like flying in live weather. Sometimes you get beautiful views, other times you get a bit of a challenge because of cloud or wind or what have you. So it's always variable. And we will of course be able to see the airport scenery once we're down. I suppose this is probably as good a time as any to ask people to click the subscribe button. There are a lot of you here now and I really appreciate you being here. I'd just love you even more if you'd come back. No, it hasn't, Agamvir. No. Manchester traffic, Iberia Express 36902, 10-mile final, runway 23 right. I have, Carl. Yeah, I had a quick go on it on the day it came out, and I thought it was really impressive what they'd done. But at the moment, for me, it doesn't feel like flying an A330. So I'm going to watch it eagerly and await it getting even better. There we are, we've got the runway ahead. Try and give you a little bit of a view of the ground on the way in. So I use track IR. Basically I'm just sitting up as tall as I can to do this. Is it, Michael? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So the METAR's changed now. Got wind 200 at 4 knots, scattered cloud at 3,100 feet. So yeah, it's certainly, yeah, I think the live weather's probably doing a pretty good job between that and what you're saying about the local weather.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Oh, I forgot about the replay tool.
Flaps 3.
Manchester traffic, Iberia35.
Speed checked.
On ILS approach 23 right 9 mile final, number 2.
Flaps full.
Let me just get flight recorder
Cabin crew,
open
be
quickly.
seated for landing.
I didn't open it at the start because I didn't want to have a performance hit, and I'm very glad you reminded me because I'm just in time to hit the record button. So we're now recording, so we should get a playback once we're down. Let's do the landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
I will, Alan. Yeah, I'll do my best to get clear quickly. I do often misjudge my braking, so I'm not making any promises, but I'll do my very best.
Traffic, EG27 Golf Hotel, arriving runway 23 right.
Butter the runway, make it so slimy that when trucks go on the runway they slip around the place. That's very very specific, Kai. I will, as always, try my very best. You had some butter last time though, so you know,
checked.
Can't have it every time or it'd get boring. That's true, that's true.
Manchester traffic, EG27 Golf Hotel, number 3 for traffic, 16 miles out. EG27 Golf Hotel.
100 above, 300.
Continue.
No minimums call out for some reason.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. Drive.
Here we are, welcome to Manchester.
D-cell.
Welcome to Manchester, Total Flies.
Thank you, whoever you are.
$70 knots.
Manchester traffic, Iberia Express 36902, clear of runway. Okay, here we are. Let's get cleaned up, and we'll get you to a gate. Then we'll watch the replay and have a little bit of a nose around the airport. Butter, nice, thank you. Absolutely no, thank you. Very kind, very kind. Oh, look at the lovely app. Exactly. Right, so let us sort some stuff out. Retract the spoilers. Turn off the landing lights. Turn off the strobe. Turn off the anti-ice, we don't need that on the ground. And we'll start the APU. we'll do the after landing checklist. Oh, and
After
there's
landing checklist.
Flaps.
Robert, I think. Macco, I don't like to say anything, but I don't think Robert's bought your scenery because he's floating.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Oh, has it gone laggy? I don't know. It's not laggy in the sim. This could be the flight recorder.
Message traffic up here, 725, make it runway 23 right
I
via...
haven't noticed it. Hopefully it'll correct
Echo,
itself.
taxi to gates via Alpha.
So we're taxiing to gate 25 because that's where the real aircraft parked on its last flight. Was it the touchdown that was laggy, or is it the whole thing? Kill the flight recorder. Okay, I will. We don't need to see the...
ADD-415 at stand 9, push him back to the north.
Now, where is stand 25? I thought I knew, and suddenly I've lost faith in myself. I think it's on this pier, isn't it? Max, you'll know this. Oh, I'll have to get my taxi chart out, won't I?
Message traffic, Iberia 75, taxiing to Pier C via Alpha, Delta, Echo, November Charlie. Message traffic.
These people are being very good with their Unicom announcements. I don't normally bother with taxi intentions on the way in, but I probably should. Oh no, we wanted Pier C, didn't we? Thank you, Gil, thank you. No more lag, good, it's over. Oh, that's weird. Let's do a UE. Let's do a UE. Signs are there, it's true. But I have to have some idea where I'm going. Oh, we'll go back round here. And of course it's at times like these that I'm very glad there's no control on. Also, Max, I just wanted to give people a bit more of a tour of the airport, you know what I mean? Otherwise they wouldn't have seen this taxiway. There's nothing I can do about the lag at this stage. I'm sorry you're experiencing it. It might clear up, it might not. I hope it does. So right, we want to turn right now on Lima. Papa then Lima.
Iberia 75 holding for company traffic on Delta.
I think we want to... yeah, we want to turn right here.
Major traffic, easy 27 Golf Hotel, 2 miles out.
Thank you.
Runway 23 right.
So Papa Lima. Iberia Express 36992 taxiing via Papa Lima to stand 25 Pier C, and thank you for holding position. When is the next stream? Then you'll be ready. So I'm working tomorrow. I'm going to say Thursday. We'll do one on Thursday. And we'll do an evening stream for a change. So around about 1900, 1930 Zulu. Oh, it's okay now. See, that's weird. What's changed? Yeah, but Willie, I have Navigraph. I just didn't have the right thing opened. Is this Lima? I get lost every time I come to Manchester. Yeah, I think we want to go up here. Mind you, I get lost at Gatwick as well, and I'm always flying from there. I'm just not good at navigating on the ground.
You're good, you're on Lima, Filbert.
Thank you. Roger, thank you. Dear, oh dear.
Start. Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Hello, Josh. The point of this game is to simulate flying planes. Please in the name.
Runway 23 right.
Hooray! Good, good, good. It'd be nice to fly with you, Christopher. So it should be this second gate on the pier, as far as I'm aware.
Manchester traffic, EC133 about to turn island 23 right.
That's 23, yeah, next one. Next one. Do you ever wish you hadn't said, yeah, we're going to park where the real aircraft parked, and just gone ahead and parked at any old stand? Because that's what I'm feeling now. Or at least not named the stand. Next time I'm just going to say, yeah, we're going to park where the real flight parked for realism, and then just park somewhere and none of you will know any better. It's true, Volanta does have charts, yeah, it does. And this is why I need a second monitor. Oh, we've got a marshaller. Who'd have thought? What are the chances? Let's see how well he parks this. Excuse the frogs, that's my group message tone on WhatsApp. And here we are at Manchester. Let's just pop outside, check our parking. Yeah, so he can't read the signs on the ground, but never mind, he's pretty close, that marshaller, pretty close.
EasyCitizen Golf Hotel, taxi into pit to Pier B via Alpha Charlie and Lima.
And there is the incredibly kind Robert, who saw me taxiing around and doing U's and just held position. A lot of good sports on this flight today. Right, my favourite. Yeah, definitely. Silver's leaving wheel marks all over the lovely scenery. It's true. Dear, it is a bit of a maze. Thank you, Agamvir. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. Right, shall we have a little look at the replay? I think we will. Before we turn the engines off and do the parking checklist, we'll disconnect from VATSIM and see how the landing looked. Okay, so I did quit flight recorder. You may get some lag. Who knows? Who knows? Thanks, Ben. Lovely to have you here, as always. See you soon. Right, so I'll restart flight recorder. Load. Hope I saved it properly. EGCC landing .flight recorder. That sounds right. Replay. Here we go. I'll just pause it while the scenery loads in to reduce the stuttering, and I'll try and show you some highlights rather than making you watch the whole thing. No, you can't miss the room. Good. I'm glad you're sticking around. Jason, I would never. I'm clicking resume replay and it's not resuming, which happened to me before. I can fast forward it. Ugh. That's interesting. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close flight recorder. I'm not going to land it again. I'm going to reopen flight recorder and see if we can make it play.
1000.
A wing view. You shall have a wing view, Careful. If I can make it work, you'll have it. So let's try again. Load. EGCC landing. Replay. So pausing it and resuming it is what went wrong last time. So we'll just let it play the whole thing. I think that's safest, and it'll give a little bit more time for a wing view. Which side would you like? Which side would you like? Oh, hang on. What? Jason you'll get sacked. Oh, for Skyping at work. Nah, the railways don't work like that. How about Paris to Brandenburg? Yeah, I think I could do that. I'm still waiting for just... Who is it? It's Aerosoft who's doing Brandenburg, isn't it? You say left, okay. Personally, I think right will be more interesting when we touch down, because we'll see more of the airport. Both, okay. Yeah, exactly, Christopher. Well, we'll keep on the left for now. Watch the pretty scenery go by.
1,000.
Welcome back, Tom. We're just watching the replay of my landing. Oh, I haven't asked everyone to subscribe for a while. If anyone's still here and hasn't subscribed, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you'll be the first to hear when I upload new videos or start new streams. Just to be obscure, Cardiff to Malmo. Ooh, that's interesting.
500.
Is there a real-world A320 flight twixt the two? Actually, even if not, we could do the CJ4. Yeah, if a Cardiff airport scenery gets released, and I bet Orbex will at some point, then yeah, that sounds really good.
300.
I'll add it to the list. Thanks, Dingo. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
You had that glitch with pausing the replay once and now it's working fine. I've had it a few times now, not every time. It has worked in between. I love the new strobe lights, the way they're illuminating the runway. I should fly a VATSIM shuttle event for once. Yeah, I should. You're right, I should do. Yeah. Everyone was asking for WinFlex earlier. You got it in the end. You've got to go. Okay, Carl, no worries. Well, thank you for being here. And I'll, see you soon, I hope. You have to work on the weekend of the 27th. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks, Jason. Right, shall we have a quick go? I think we'll risk it. We'll try winding it back and seeing it from outside. I think I want to see it from outside. It may break again, but if it breaks, so be it. It's worth a shot. Pause replay. Change the view now. Oh, you can see the flap. We saw a little bit of the flaps retracting. That'll do for now. And wind it back. Won't go too far. And resume. Hooray, it's working.
200.
A little bit stuttery. Feels very fast from out here, doesn't it?
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Oh, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. I think you're too harsh a critic, whoever it was. Superfly, who said wasn't perfect but not bad. It wasn't me, it's fly-by-wire. It's an update that they've done which makes the strobes better. So yeah, latest dev build, you too can have glamour strobes. Interestingly, when you look at the landing rates on Volanta afterwards, if you've used the replay tool, it gives you different landing rates for the replays as to the actual one you do. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. No, Captain. Thank you, Willie. Lurpak full crew. Oh, there we are. That's the highest praise of the day so far, I think. Thank you, Agamfir. Thank you. And I guess there's no better way to see a little bit more of the airport than to watch our taxi in from the replay as well, including the UE. They do need to add smart. Is that something that was happening in this update? I know it's coming. I don't know when. Really, Morton? It's odd, isn't it? Just shows you how little you can rely on it. It's different versions. I think the cheapest is about 50 quid and they go up to 120 quid. You get more planes and more airports with the premium versions. Or you can play it on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah. I saw you took the more direct route, Rob. I wasn't sure why. I would have assumed you too would have wanted to do a bit of sightseeing on the way. Ah, that makes a lot of sense, Willie, actually. Yeah, I think you're probably right. You need to see the landing from the pub at the runway. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. As long as it'll replay again. You might have to... I'm embarrassed to say, I know this is a famous pub, but I'm embarrassed to say I don't know where it is. It's near the threshold here, I'd say. Is this it? Is that it? This looks pub-like. Yeah, this must be the pub, right? Any particular table? I didn't even cover this area in my review. I feel bad now. I always miss something. Mind you. No, mind you, nothing. Let's plonk ourselves here. We'll look up a little bit. And what do I have to choose? I have to turn off drone follow mode. I'll zoom in a little bit. And hopefully this will be a good view. Oh, thank you, Agavir. Appreciate that.
$100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Who put that bloody fence post in the way, honestly? One has a beer on, does it? Alright, I'm looking. We'll let the replay play on. It's incredible, isn't it? I can't see the pint. Oh, I really want to go and have a pint in a beer garden now. Oh yeah, I do, Caffel. I always forget. You've told me before. Sorry, I will. I'll do it after this stream. I'm going to write it down. Turn off voice. I can't find the pint, but I accept that it's there. Has someone drunk it? Are you winding me up? Is this like the pigeon flying past? I think you're winding me up. I think you are. We're going to go back to the plane now. Watch the rest of the taxi in. You could, and I, do you know, Morton, I sort of... This is why I love terminal interiors, right? A lot of people think they're a complete waste of time. And, you know, they take frame rates and it's a flight simulator, not a terminal simulator. You get a lot of that kind of chat on AVSIM and various other places. But for me, that is one step closer to being able to get to the airport, walk all the way through it, board the plane, and then fly the plane. I want that to happen. Oh, Caffel! I think this probably isn't that fascinating to watch, so I might fast forward it until we're about to park at the gate, maybe, if it'll let me. Oh, in fact, I stopped. No, I didn't go that far, did I? I killed flight recorder here. All right. Well then, Why didn't we just taxi to the gate? Again. Oh, have I missed the turn here? No, we turn left here, don't we? We'll taxi to the gate and do it like a professional who knows what he's doing. Good practice. Next time I'll know the way. As long as I never have to park at any other gates. I didn't want the runway turn-off lights on. I blame Flight Recorder for that. No problem at all, Willie. Nice to see you here, and yeah, I shall respond to your email. See you soon. Smooth. Look at that. Look at that. Straight there. No faffing around. No getting in anyone's way. Marshall has given up though. I'm not marshalling the same plane in more than once. Ian, nice to see you as always, and yes, see you soon. Enjoy your tea. Close enough. Taxi lights should have been off before pulling onto stand, but never mind. We'll turn the engines off because we've got the APU bleed on. Turn the seatbelt sign off. Close the stupid logbook thing. Turn off the beacon. Fuel pumps. And we'll do the parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
I think the marshaller couldn't quite believe what was happening, that time was going backwards and he was still expected to wait there and repeat the whole thing like Groundhog Day. So he's probably handed in his notice and gone to the pub, I wouldn't wonder. Anyway, there we are. There we are. Welcome to Manchester. I hope you enjoyed the flight. I did. Had a good time today. Hello, Alex. I'm very well, thank you. We're about to finish, but it's nice of you to join us. And do please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get told about the next one. One of your PACX passengers said they wanted a drink and didn't get it. That beer was theirs. Good, Scott. I'll keep saying it there. Every time I say it, I remember that I decided not to say it anymore. But anyway. No, I'm using the dev version. Could well have been the marshaller. Yeah. Anyway. As I was saying, thank you all for joining me. And next stream will be the day after tomorrow, so Thursday. I'll do an evening stream, possibly in the CJ4, not sure, possibly in the A320. But either way, I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching and goodbye.